hi everybody.
And poop was everywhere. Lux. Oh God, no!
Andrew told an embarrassing story about
Oh,
poop
it was
everywhere. Hey everybody.
They're my favorite pants.
We're back of.
And
Oh
shoes.
crap! You know what? I didn't change the titles on any of this.
We're
Whoops.
streaming extra live.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
If I do those as we're live, Artem, do they change or should we just fix the titles afterwards and who cares?
They'll change. Yeah, they'll change.
All
it just
right.
won't change like whatever you sent to Twitter or whatnot.
It's fine. I haven't sent that yet anyway. Haven't done that either. Whoops. It's been a crazy day. But hey, we're back with Tales of Sentra. If people want to recap what happened last time, go for it, and I'll fix this other stuff.
I used an absurd amount of spells to catch a fish.
That did happen.
Golly, it feels like it's been a bit.
It has
It's been 2 weeks.
Let me see.
You want to take last week's one shot did not mean anything.
No, wait. We actually did go fishing in the last game we played.
We did.
Okay, all right.
Went gigging.
So
we went gigging. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's different.
I taught you that phrase. Thank you. So last time on Tales of Sentra, we went to this little city up north that I don't remember the name of because I'm pulling up my notes right now.
Long Pier.
And we talked to this, I guess this fishing master guy. Allegedly he was like the best fisherman in the area, but he wasn't actually a fisherman because he used like traps and stuff. Anyway, it seems like a few days before our crew got into town looking to fish for some salt eel, there was an orcish gentleman that came through wearing a familiar wolf pendant, who was also looking for salt eel, presumably to get the poison to make his attack on Uthal. We did some fishing. We got our ass kicked by the fish. Kicked in? Words are hard today.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. Well, there was a few people that almost got riggedy wrecked by the fish.
Quite a few, actually.
Quite a few people almost got wrecked by the fish.
Wait, those weren't really fish. Those were more like eel worm things.
Yeah,
like
they were eel,
lamprey
but,
eels or something.
But I mean, still. And it was bad enough that we
Eels are a
didn't
kind of
look
fish.
around the rest of the cave. We were like, this is it. We gotta go by.
Fuck this shit, we out.
His name was
No,
Fangle,
thanks.
the fishing guy. His name was Fangle. So we left. We returned to Goliathan. We got the cure for Uthal made. And then just as we were getting ready to go back to Octon, we kind of went on a change of course, and we actually opted to go see the orcs very quickly to see if we couldn't dig up any more information on this orcish fella that got the poison in the first place. And I think that might be it. Oh, Van had a friend approach him in the train station.
I did, the Goliath.
Yeah. His name was Euphis, and he kind of, he said that he was in the area working for sort of, I guess he was trying to make penance or something, trying to make up for past wrongdoings. And he inquired if Van wanted to join him, to which Van was like, nah, man, I'm good.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nah, I can still do more damage.
We'll see you in a bit, man.
I believe I've got some reputation to ruin.
That might be it. For the most part.
Cool, yeah. And so for now, you guys are off to hopefully catch the person who poisoned Uthal in the orc capital of Pawtooth. But as you guys step off the train, one kind of quick thing we need to do here, everybody's gonna get a nice fresh look at our pal Visk.
I think he's beautiful.
It's looking great.
There is going to be a professional coloring.
What are you talking about? We got a professional coloring right here.
This was me with some colored pencils doing a not so great job.
I mean, it's all in the lines.
Fantastic job.
But it was fun. It was fun nonetheless.
Yeah. So thanks again to Silky for some cool art. He makes
Always
awesome
delivering.
stuff.
I'd really love to know your description you sent, Richard. It's like, yeah, like a ugly lizard with spikes and in really sharp teeth, and
I basically showed him a picture of a Vicino, and then I showed him a picture of Zorak, and I'm like, these two.
Silky, my man, I'm gonna
Like,
ask you
these
to
two
merge.
and a rogue. Go.
Yeah, it's great. I love the
I like
the
to think
pose
that
and everything.
Silky sees your name in like his inbox, and he's just like, "Oh man."
I'm probably surprised him. The first time I was like, no, just one this time. Are you sure you don't want 5?
Pretty sure Silk. Thanks.
Oh, music. Let me pull
You
some
may
of
not
this up.
like it, but this is what peak perfection
First
looks
I asked
like.
for 5, then I asked for 3, then this time I asked for 1. So next time I'm going to ask for -1, I'm just going to give him a drawing. That'll be
You
40
should.
bucks, Silky.
Oh my god, you should be like, "Here's this doodle I made," and just send it to him.
and you're like, that'll be $30.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to synchronize the music real fast? Everyone back to 0, 5,
I don't know. I've already got it
What?
going for stream. I don't know
Three.
what you're doing.
2,
You know what? I'm for it.
1. Synchronize. Boom.
All
We
right.
just synchronized our watches.
So,
Beautiful.
here we go, guys.
Thank-
Everybody has stepped off in the orc capital of Pawtooth. You're here. Get used to it.
I dig. Me gusta.
Yeah.
Wait.
So the drop-off station's probably like just outside the city gates, but you know there's no lockdown or anything, so y'all can just walk right in. But yeah, here you are. Who
It's
does
beautiful.
what?
Oh yeah, I
When
seem
do
to
you
recall
do it?
Visk was just like a pot, what is it, what's the place called again?
Pause
Pawtooth.
Yeah, it's like Pawtooth, that's just a claw.
That's my favorite. I love it because it's.
That's where Visk left off.
So, like, how much trouble do we think we are going to get in here exactly?
You'd like to keep it to a minimum, correct? Correct?
Because
That's a question. That's a
I'd
question.
like to stay on the better side of, leadership's like approval. If I can,
Hmm.
we're going to get into trouble. I'd like to them to not think that it is me.
Could we not? Is that an option?
Well,
Do
I
you
wouldn't be
often
sure.
ask yourself that before we enter a town?
Okay, but think about it this way: we came here to find the man that has poisoned the Goliath diplomat. Do you really think this is going to go smoothly?
First of all, who are you asking that question to?
Literally
start there.
anybody. Literally anybody.
I go everywhere not looking for trouble.
Okay, so that's one
And
vote.
Yet,
I have 3 troublemakers following me at all times.
What do you mean following? Walking beside.
we personally, as far as I'm concerned, have not caused any trouble. We went to Downon, and we found the people that were hurting the snake fellers.
Hmm.
We went to Goliathan. Somebody happened to poison somebody.
Are you forgetting the
No.
part where we strung up the cultists in a tree and
I
bled
didn't.
them out?
I didn't string anybody up. I
And
was
by we,
at
I
the
mean
church.
these two.
Well, I mean, cultists, though.
Yeah, I still think that lynching is bad.
Oh, yes, certainly, but, cultists.
Hmm.
You know what? New day, new slate. Let's move. What do you think, boss?
How
They're
about
not
no one get arrested? Because I don't know what orcish prison is like, and I don't want to find out.
So I'd
It
rather
is
not find out.
probably
That sounds
super
awful.
cool. It is
I
probably
imagine it's
like
swift
they probably
execution.
fight to the death somewhere. And I mean, I wouldn't say it's cool, but it's definitely interesting.
I'll take your word for it and not go. Is there a security gate or guardsman at the door or anything like that?
Yeah. They're not gonna like halt you on the way in, but they'll definitely observe the people entering the city.
Really? There's no... Okay, well, let's go in.
Yeah, they let you in. This is an age of peace, man.
I feel like
Yeah, man.
in
Age of Peace.
orcish capital, even in an age of peace, less than 3 deaths at a wedding is still considered a dull affair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, before going in, I would have used my disguise self to look like an orc.
Okay.
I could do that, but I would be a very small orc. Should I also do it?
I don't know.
Why
I'd
are
do
you
it.
doing it?
I just like to fit in.
That is such a pure answer.
I just want to be accepted for who I am.
Your microphone is doing weird things, Artem, and that was haunting.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like
that wasn't even like LOL Decepticon.
Yeah.
That was
That
some
was like-
next level
yeah,
shit.
that was like you were roboting, but on the other side of like a desk fan.
Yeah.
Is it still doing it?
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You straight up ghost in the machine.
So Artem is playing the Demon Lord of Hell tonight. Everybody.
Alright.
Oh hey, good to see you. Go again.
Yeah,
So we've got
it's- that-
DPS
it's-
covered.
Yeah, it's real bad, Artem. It might just be a loose connection.
Like damn.
Yeah.
But
anyway, yeah,
What do we-
they let you in. They might just ask for you to state who you are in your business, but like you're not gonna get held up or anything. They will let you in.
What do we see when we go in?
So the first thing you would see is probably like small.
Is that any better?
Yes, that
Yes.
sounds way
way
better.
better. You sound human now.
I can't wait to hear that on the stream.
Yeah. So the first thing you see when you go in is probably just like a small marketplace, although it's not necessarily like the day for that, so a lot of stalls aren't necessarily open. But you'll see just like, some orcs around, maybe some kids playing in the street, some orcs and half orcs, because they both live here, having like conversations. You mostly see orcs and half orcs in there, but again, like every race kind of does live in every place, although the vast majority of people you will meet here are orcs and half orcs. But you'll see a mixing of others in there too.
I'm going to, if we're right at the market, I'm gonna grab some simple food and drink to just kind of like street fare,
Okay.
Nosh down and have a beverage
Sure,
while
yeah.
we walk around.
You'll find some of it. And I should say
drop the silver.
at the end of the plaza, or like this little marketplace where you're gathering, is kind of right here, this really noticeable, like kind of temple-like structure.
Starting there might not be a bad idea.
I will follow you guys.
Do we have a description of who we're looking for? I thought he was skinny. Is that correct?
It's like a small, like runtish orc, and we also have the medallion.
Yeah, he's like smaller than your average orc. He's like not a small individual, but like compared to other orcs would be like, this guy's clearly the runt of the litter.
Well, that's gonna be hard to ask for.
Lead us to your small orcs.
Show us your wimpy orcs.
Where's the runt?
Yeah.
Get our shit kicked in doing shit like that.
Yeah, let's go check out that temple in the middle.
Okay. So you one second. So you're going to get like a quick snack there, Van's going over to get a quick bite.
Yeah, I think just at a stand, whatever, like fruits or vegetables or like meat pies they have, and
Okay. So you get yourself like we'll say like a meat on a stick kind of deal.
Mhm.
And when you turn around, behind you in line is
no, someone I recognize.
someone
dagger.
you should definitely recognize. Certain individuals in line behind you.
Do I see the Flava Flav clock?
The favorite Flav clock is not there.
Nope, it is not there.
Also,
All right.
there's a much more pressed shirt going on there. Much more fine clothing.
Well, he doesn't see the block of cheese he left behind either. So, how do you know?
Mr. Lapidus, we meet again.
You know him as Ivan.
Oh, Ivan? Oh,
Knew his name wasn't Ivan. I fucking knew his name wasn't Ivan.
Mr.
I
Ivan.
knew it.
Good to see you again.
Who? Are you talking to me?
I thought so.
No. My name is not Ivan.
Oh, well, not surprised.
Do you know someone who looks like me?
I believe I do, yes. Did acquaintance, really.
Oh, that is very strange. No.
Well,
My name is Jacques Lapidieu.
Mr. Lapidieu. Interesting to see you and meet you and make your acquaintance. Friends, I found definitely not Ivan. It was by Jacques Lapidieu.
Well, hello there. I am definitely not Visk. I am Voko.
Not this, Voco.
Voco.
Okay.
Good to meet you.
Insight
Nice to
check.
meet you all.
What does Jacques have on his back?
On his back,
Yeah.
there's a longsword.
No bow?
No
What is
bow.
it about? Oh. Hmm.
Is he the same height and skin tone
Uh-huh.
as Ivan?
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna say, just as far as for sake of keeping this moving along, everybody gets to insight this like maybe once. 'Cause we can't keep like inciting him the whole night. Going, are you sure that's who you are? Because
Watch me.
we'll just drag. But anyway, what are you inciting there?
If his name is really Jacques, and if it's not Ivan, or is he lying through his frickin' teeth again?
I don't think he's lying. I mean, I don't think he's lying.
I think I'd insight too, like talking to him and hearing this whole thing. Wow, okay.
Well, it seems like Sid's the only one with some suspicion. And even then, barely any.
Hello, Jacques.
Well-
My name is Val. How are you today?
Val, nice to meet you.
Well, it's Valison, but I mean, I called myself Val, so I guess here we are, you know.
Valsin and Voco?
Yep.
And
Oh, this one here?
You two?
This one is Vander.
Oh, I thought we were going by silly names.
There's a trend with the V's. You say-
Francis
Ah.
Shadowburst at your service.
There are three of them.
Is your real name Francis now? Are you like Miss
I'm-
Fisk and you're changing your name?
It's okay, I'm
to
teasing. I'm making
Okay.
jokes.
And this one is Skrawn.
It's nice to meet you all.
He is the Kaka combo breaker.
Well, I'm sorry that I am not your friend that you were expecting.
You look very familiar.
I get that a lot.
Well, I suppose we should leave you to it then. Where to?
Wait, did you get more than one meat on a stick? Because that
Uh,
looks delightful.
Oh yes, it's right here. Just jump on in. It's not bad.
I'm going to also get meat on a stick.
Got kind of
Yeah.
a smoky flavor.
If I can pry, what are you all doing here? This is a very orc-ish town.
We're looking to make a little coin here and there, traveling, you know.
Why wouldn't I be in an orc town?
Well, with your friends.
Oh, they're friends of mine. We're doing business.
Cousins, actually.
Oh,
He resembles his mother.
well, are you from around here, cousins?
No.
Not
Nope.
at liberty to say.
Oh, you see, I was looking for not orcs to help me. We'll get around
Right.
town. I'm new.
Well, you sure picked the perfect town to find not orcs.
We're actually on a bit of a mission ourselves. We're tracking someone down. But,
Oh, a hunt.
yes.
For who? For what?
We don't know who, and we're not sure of what, but we're hunting him. And when we find him, we'll know what we're hunting.
Chasing a
You're-
dream, really.
You're looking for a very scrawny orc, Mr. Jacques.
Ah. So you do not know why you're trying to find him?
Oh, we know why.
But does
Why?
he know why?
Confidential information.
Oh, see,
It's
Need
a
to know
need to
basis.
know basis.
Yes.
see. Is it dangerous?
Isn't
Totally.
everything these days?
I mean,
Oh, I'll let you do the quips.
Well, if it's dangerous, would you need any help?
Are you skilled at tracking?
Braun. Braun. Psst, Braun.
I have certain skills.
I'm negotiating.
Braun. Braun.
What?
We almost got killed by eels. So we should probably most definitely accept his help.
That's not true.
Also, would you like some of the meat on the stick?
It is rather good. Was I not supposed to be listening?
No, you're fine. You're
Okay,
delight.
good. It is
You'll have some
delicious.
meat on the
Meat
stick.
on a stick.
I'll definitely want the meat on the stick. But do we? I mean, we need someone who knows the lay of the land a little bit. Don't we?
We do. We do. It's true.
But he needs to be able to carry his own weight. So you have that long sword on your back. I assume you know how to use it.
I'm very good at carrying, and he just bulges out of bicep.
Okay. Well,
All right, we can do it, but listen. The last fellow I saw that looked like you. Now, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm trying to say you look all the same, but you look a lot like the last deep dwarf that I seen. And, well, he stole a valuable item from me.
Oh,
Now-
that's very sad.
So I'm trying to hold judgment and not to say that you do the same thing.
I feel like you are saying that, though.
But that is kind of what I'm saying right now.
I feel like that's why you're bringing it up right now.
All I'm saying is you gotta prove that your race ain't all like the last.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. That's where this is going.
That's all I'm saying is
It's coming
Oh,
from
right now I
Mr.
got a
Lizard Man.
representation of one, and I gotta make sure that you're not like him.
Somewhere out there, a genie totally gets what you're saying.
Fisk Vocal. Would
What?
you also like some meat on the stick?
I'm vocal.
Yeah, would you also like some meat on the stick?
Yeah.
Here you go, dear. I'm just passing sticks around.
Why don't you
I'm
eat
gonna shut
that
up
and
and eat
stop? Just please stop talking.
Is like meat on a stick their equivalent of ice cream? Where it's just like
Like
vendors?
No, it's like a
Look the
it's like a,
salt
it's
up.
like a kebab kind of thing. And I will
Yeah.
say they totally would have a bacon wrapped version.
Oh, I definitely want that one then.
Well, that is too bad I didn't get you that one.
Well, I can assure you, Voco,
This one has
I
vegetables
will not steal
on
from you.
I throw it on the ground.
it. Thank you.
That's real assuring. Thank you. I'm gonna whisper over to Val. Trust and verify.
We will watch him like a hawk. Okay? We will watch him.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, so far, they all seem pretty similar. They all got bows, they all got swords.
This one doesn't have a bow.
They all stand there like this.
The last one totally had a bow, didn't he?
This one doesn't have
The
a bow.
last
This
one
one is
did.
not
This
supposed
one
to
is
have
not.
Oh, my bad. I was just going off the picture.
Yeah.
just
So
using the same
this
art.
one
The-
has because I literally said I could play today. This one has like a very nicer collared shirt. He has some glasses on, and generally looks a little bit more refined.
Okay.
but
Well, in that
chest hair,
case-
it's very recognizable chest hair, I feel.
Oh, the chest hair is still there, 100%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That just
Dwarves.
yeah.
They grow hair everywhere.
They do. They do. Even the ladies, have you seen them? Some of them have beards. It is crazy.
The teeth hair is the worst.
I'm just saying these blue dwarves, I ain't come across many. I'm just keeping my eye out, that's all.
Jock, would you be able to lead us to where? How do I say this? The more devious might reside.
Maybe. Should I make a roll to see if Jacques knows the more seedy place of
Oh,
town?
you were in town first, so sure.
Okay. Do you want me to roll for it, or does he just know?
Roll for it. It's gonna be not the easiest thing because you probably haven't been in town long, but you might have picked
What
some
am I rolling?
information up. I guess it would be an investigation, just like kind of a retroactive one.
Okay.
You're like, sure, I think they take care of the less fortunate at that temple, I guess. Meh. You have no idea, but it's the nearest building you see.
So Jacques looks at you and he's like,
Okay, sorry about that, folks. It's a great day for the internet in New York, apparently. I
do wish we had a screenshot to show you because like Ryan was so in character,
I have
frozen. And, oh, you do? Oh, that's.
Yeah,
so
was I?
Yes.
on my end, Sid was just frozen in this like very stern look that was like,
Oh no.
it's really funny.
Oh.
You had this great pervy smile.
Thank
it was
you.
great.
If
I get
Ryan
that-
was just
I get-
so
I get that
deadpan
a
that
lot.
it took us a few minutes longer to realize that Ryan was also frozen.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What was funny is Sydney was saying something. She's like, "Mister," and then it cut off. But I was on another page. And I'm like, "Is she like really pausing for dramatic effect right now?"
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's
And then
frozen.
and then I tried to rejoin the call and it didn't work, so I just backed out again. And while I wasn't in the call, like Discord showed I was not in a call, I heard everybody for like a second. It was bizarre. Anyways, what do we love? We left off with Ivan saying, or not Ivan, with Jacques Lapidou saying, "I don't trust religion." That's the last thing I remember. So let's,
Oh.
what happened?
Well, Val basically said that, hey, you know, we were already going to the temple, and Mr. Lapidou seems to have the same, you know, idea, so we should just go there.
I would just like to point out, I messaged the wrong people saying, I messaged a completely different group saying, hold on, Discord's being a dick. Actually, it's our whole internet. He was just like, what?
Not you. Not you, Steve.
Oh, man. Anyways, I'm sorry, what did Val say?
Let's go to the temple.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's, at the end of the plaza, there's just, you kind of got this, like, temple over here. Oh, I've got the music paused. Let me bring that back up. And then we'll be back to it. Okay, so you guys enter the temple. We'll just
Very pretty.
we'll just say that this individual is not yet actually present on the stairs. So it's just kind of empty and you're looking around the foyer area.
This is nice. I mean, this is nice. It's nice.
It is very nice, actually. It's
Is this the
certainly a
Temple of
whole lot
Roach?
nicer than down on.
Temple of what now?
Grumsh.
Is that an actual deity?
It's the
Yeah,
one-eyed
the-
deity of the orcs.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you can certainly do an investigation. I'm not gonna see. I don't know my D&D deities that well, and boy, did that sound like a made-up word. Not that other,
It does a little bit.
not that other D&D ones aren't, but
I'll do a perception check when we step inside, though.
yeah,
Or is it a religion check?
it would be a religion. With a perception check, though, Ryan, you're gonna just basically not hear too much going on in the temple.
Okay.
But it can be. You can all definitely religion check if you want to identify this place.
I shall check my religion, and then I shall check my privilege.
You should have checked your privilege earlier.
Check your lizard man privilege.
I bet you run the government.
Run the
I
government.
actually am a noble.
Oh Jesus!
Right? People seem to keep forgetting that.
It's pretty easy to forget.
I need
Like,
to roll
that's
up
all that I
one.
think about. Anytime we're like about ready to like talk to people,
He's
I'm
a
like,
lizard person that
this-
impersonates
do
other
this.
people. He is literally a lizard person.
He's great.
Okay, so up here.
He's the Illuminati!
This ornament up here would not be what you're seeing here. It would be more like a like an outstretched, like gauntleted hand. So from Sid's roll, and I guess from Ryan's roll, you recognize that as like definitely the symbol of like a noble type deity, like a good one on the lawful end of things, but you can't necessarily identify which one it is. But then this individual walks out onto the stairs and just says, "Oh, guess we finally have some guests around here." And he will walk closer to you and pull back his veil, unveiling who is underneath it. And this character ought to be familiar to Ryan, although if I need to rebrief you, I will.
Well, you don't need to rebrief me, but why don't you just send me a message and remind me who he is?
Okay. 1 second.
I think I know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, just 1 second, guys.
No, the dog was very excited about this character.
Yeah.
She should be.
Yes, he also did that.
Good to know.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, he comes down, takes his veil off. It's about time we got some visitors around here. And then, like, kind of stops dead in his tracks when he seems to recognize Braun. He just goes, "Oh. Hello,
You.
Mr. Hamstrung.
Why are you here?
I work here. I service the people here in this temple for Torm, whom I serve, as you would know."
Oh, I know all too well. Listen, we're here looking for someone, so I'd like to ask you a few questions. And I'd like to get back to not seeing you as soon as I can.
Sure. I guess that's understandable. Sorry. I'm being rude around here. Hi, and he'll reach out and shake everyone's hands. My name is Juno Stanton. I am a cleric of Torm. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Pleasure to meet you. I assume by that reaction, you two are in-laws?
Right.
No. I certainly know Mrs. Hamstrung, but not through any sort of in-law situation.
Mr. Juno, did he try to arrest you at some point, perhaps?
No, I'm not a committer of crimes. If anything, I'm more of I like to think of myself as more of a righter of wrongs.
I should have arrested you.
He's in the church. Did he touch your butt?
I was just going to say, how I can't square the two things. He's either a priest or never mind.
Show me on the doll.
See, Jacques was correct about the
Oh.
church being
Your microphone is doing its thing again.
Not nearly as bad as it was.
Yeah, not nearly
but-
as bad.
So
It's
why
like-
don't we go inside and we can ask Mr. Stanton? Was it? We can ask you some questions, and then we can be out of your hair, and you don't have to see this grumpy man anymore.
Sure, I'd certainly be happy to help in any way I can. As you would know, Mr. Hamstrung, I try to help in any way that I can.
Oh, you help too much.
All right, well, some of us in the order would take that as a compliment, but sure, everybody come on inside. And he'll
Be nice, Mr. Braun.
lead you inside of the actual temple.
My glaive's still on my back. I'd say I'm pretty nice.
You're so just abrasive to everybody. Everybody.
Don't fall for a smile.
It is a pretty cute smile, though.
Ding.
What about those well-manicured eyebrows?
Ron,
Oh, he
what'd he
has
do?
that arch.
I don't want
Yes.
to talk about it.
But
The
Jacques
high
was
elves.
correct about the church being shady, correct?
Let's just get what we need and go.
I believe the high elves would call those eyebrows on fleek.
Fleek. I have heard
On
them
fleek.
say that, yes.
So yeah, he'll take you guys inside. Right. So what is it that you all need to know? You said you had questions. I'd be happy to answer.
We're looking for an orc. He's kind of scrawny on the small side. Have you seen him? If not, we'll go.
Can you run that by me one more time, Hamstrung?
See, he doesn't know anything.
Slender Orc,
We should just go.
on the scrabby side, has been looking for certain toxins that, well, venoms that could potentially poison.
I don't know.
He's been described as the runt of the litter, kind of, by a fisherman,
Definitely a runt.
like dwarf guy. You know.
Well,
A runt and a similar word that is not so polite in this circle.
Gotcha. Well, I don't know about any orcs using poison. That doesn't really seem like an orc weapon.
No, he does
Right.
not.
I mean, if you're looking for a little guy, well, I mean, there is kind of a guy that I know some of the orcs like to poke fun at sometimes down at the fighting pits, but I haven't seen him around in some time. Couple
Maybe
days
doesn't
at least.
Name?
Oh, sure. Yeah. What does he go by? Skrawn, I think was the name.
Poor
You say
guy.
he's a fighter?
Well, I think he'd like to be, but I don't think he could hold his own in a fight against any proper-sized orc.
What's his style of weapon?
Well, he carries around a staff that's frankly taller than he is.
Magic using.
Yeah, I was wondering, you know, a lot of the scrawnier ones, they end up being the clever ones. Would you describe him as a clever type?
Oh, I'm afraid I would definitely not describe him as the clever type. He was, definitely not the smartest of orcs either, and let's be honest, when it comes to orcs, who is the smart one, you know?
That's very offensive.
That is very brave to say, considering there's one right here, and you are in a whole city.
Please,
Of
you think
that.
I can't recognize a disguise like that?
Hmm?
It's
This
fine.
is Voco. That is how Voco looks.
It's fine. Keep up whatever appearances you need to while you're here. And I guess I can answer my own question. There certainly are a few smart ones here, and well, she is pretty great.
She.
Sure, yeah. You know, I don't
I'd
get
like
many.
to roll an. I'd
Go
like
ahead.
to roll an insight check to see if he's smitten.
Okay.
The way he said that.
You can tell there's a fascination at least with this individual, but really nothing more than that. Definitely, there's some
Okay.
sort of like admiration or yeah, something like. So there's an affection, but
Gotcha.
maybe not in like that way. But at least in,
Okay.
like, you know, this whoever he's talking about, he has respect for.
Gotcha. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
You're right, me, LeBron. I don't really like him.
Oh, you know, I said I don't get too many visitors here. That's because no one really wants to pray to Torm. Most people just want to go to Shaga and get their dreams interpreted and all that, you know?
What made you decide to put down a temple in here?
Well, you know, orcs, not the most religious of the races here on Sentra, and I thought, what better place to go and spread the word of Torm?
So I guess you're no longer adventuring these days. Not getting up to any more trouble.
No, that last incident in Northport was pretty much the end of it for us. Never did get what we were after, unfortunately, but the Order decided that it was best to just let things be. I'd like to think we made amends for what happened, and we went our separate ways after that.
You're certainly allowed to think that.
Right,
And we have
well,
everything we need here.
okay, if there are more questions, again, I'd be happy to ask or answer.
Well, this dream interpreter, what is she inexpensive? I've had this weird one where it's like I really need to pee, but like I'm trying to run to the bathroom and like my feet are in the mud, and this toad keeps hopping around and about.
Oh, I can answer that one for you, buddy. You're running from some sort of guilt in your past, and the frog is that creeping doom that you're gonna get caught for what you did. Boom, done. I won't even charge you.
No, that certainly can't be it. That could be it.
Wow, another person helped with your great power. I'm sure Vander will be so grateful for this. Can we please leave?
I'm not the one keeping you here. If there are no more questions, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, good sir. We will see you another day.
Sure.
Maybe. Perhaps. Probably not. It's okay.
Or maybe best if we never see each other again.
And I look to Ron, I like nod my head to him.
That's fine. I haven't even seen what this one actually looks like, and he's pointing at Visk.
That's right.
Ron's gonna turn and leave.
Okay.
I will follow.
And as Visk turns and leaves, Juno will actually wait. The one not the real orc, but you dressed as an orc. That gauntlet you're using for arrows. Where did you
Yeah.
get that?
Adventuring.
Could you be more specific?
Got it off some giant. Fought it myself.
Uh-huh. And this giant, he had other treasures with him?
He did. He got a big timey-wimey clock thing.
I don't know anything about a clock, but that gauntlet, that's... Hamstrung, that's one of the things we were after back in that day. Sorry, do you mind if I just hold the gauntlet just for a moment?
No, Ron, I back me up here. I don't think you'd want me giving that over to him, right?
What do you want with the gauntlet?
I just want to examine it. I will not take it anywhere. I need to verify something.
I'll insight that.
Okay.
I will roll a perception check to see if there's something on the gauntlet that matches the symbol that you said was hanging up above the
God
thing.
damn. I've gotten like only 4s and 6s.
Yeah, you believe that he's not going to do anything sneaky. He just wants to take a look. Yeah, it seems like the gauntlet does seem to match the symbol that you see here in the temple.
I believe it has some sort of religious importance to your friend here, Bron.
You can give him the gauntlet. If he tries to keep it, we'll attack him.
That's hasty. No trouble, right, Bron? We don't want trouble here, right, Bron?
I don't plan on keeping it. Like I said, that adventure ended a long time ago. I just need to check something.
Listen, Ron. I'll do what you say. You're my friend. And alrighty then.
Pick out my stuff, hand over the gauntlet, and I make sure that I'm standing close to him.
Sure. Okay. So he holds the gauntlet. You can tell that it, as he's holding it, it probably wouldn't quite actually fit him anyway. But he's holding it, and I don't know how good of a look you got at the gauntlet when you first picked it up. But
I don't remember.
That's fine. We'll drop it back in.
I remember that it was very fancy.
Yeah. Okay. So, oop, I'm on the token layer, which means it gets dropped in as a little square. Okay. So this is
It's a gauntlet for ants.
What is this? A gauntlet for ants? Okay. So
I thought it was a big gauntlet.
yeah.
It is.
So, this is what it looked like when you found it, and there were kind of like these 3 notches here at the top.
Uh-huh.
So Juno kind of looks at the notches, and then from out of his pocket, he pulls this gem, which...
Oh my god, it's an infinity gauntlet.
You've been using it as a freaking quiver.
It's a mighty good quiver.
You should have used it as a vase.
and yeah, he pops gem into it. He just says, that's what I thought. You know, I don't think this thing will fit you, my not orc friend, but hamstrung, this will probably fit pretty nicely with the armor you're already wearing. Just throwing it out there.
But it is his quiver.
Yeah. A quiver.
You really don't know what you're holding, do you? Well, what I'm holding now.
It's a gauntlet with a gem in it. What of it?
Alright, let me explain. Hamstrung, the reason that myself and the others were adventuring around is because the Order asked us to track down an artifact of Torm, the Gauntlet of Torm. That is what I am holding right here. The Gauntlet is charged by 3 gems. And after the mission kind of went haywire, the Order said we could keep the gems as sort of a consolation. This Gauntlet was stolen by this treasure-hoarding thing that none of us were able to find that called himself the Shine. Has a lot of others that work for him, probably that giant that you took down. He hoards all sorts of objects like this, and I never thought after everything went south that we would actually have found it. I suppose we didn't, but you did. And I know the Order isn't really after it anymore. I'm just saying, this is a potentially very powerful thing you've got here, and, well, if you talk to the other 2, they probably still have their gems.
Wait. That thing has power?
When the other 2 gems are in it, yes. Until then, it's just a fancy-looking gauntlet.
Why me?
I suppose I should tell you what this thing is actually called. Maybe that'll help make sense of things.
Maybe being straightforward would probably be best.
Yeah, let me just
Yeah,
replay
what's the
music
deal
here.
with my quiver?
Mr. Stronton.
Again, it's not a quiver. This is an artifact of Torm, the Gauntlet of Torm, but a lot of people in the Order...
Now it's the quiver of Voco.
No, a lot of people prefer to call it the Gauntlet of Redemption, actually.
I'm sure they do.
And
But that's not what it is anymore.
right. But it's still referred to as that by a lot of us in the Order, and I don't know, Hamstrung, seems like you might need a little bit of redemption yourself.
Is this a joke? Am I a joke to you?
I'm trying to broker some peace here, Hamstrung. I know we've had our differences, and clearly bringing your wife
Differences?
back wasn't enough to settle them, so I'm trying to offer another...
You do not speak of her.
Well, look at the time. I think we should probably go.
Yeah, you give me my quiver back. Thank you.
It was,
It's not
to meet you. It was to meet you. Braun, let's take a walk. Fancy a pipe smoke. Let's move that way and do anything but what we're doing now.
All right, fine. Check at the fighting pits. I'll probably be at the tavern later if you change your mind, Hamstrung.
He's gonna slam the door behind him.
Okay. But
Val turns because she was like closed inside, and she like runs into the door like, "Oh, that was rude," and then comes out.
So your quiver now has a jewel in it, I guess, Visk. But you have begun the side quest, Gauntlet of Redemption. I mean, who knows if you actually complete it, if you're gonna make use of it, but you've now actually started it.
Powerful quiver.
It's just going to be a red bedazzled quiver, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I would like to analyze Bron's armor, because I feel like we're of a similar size hand.
Okay.
So Visk is thinking that if he gets armor that's similar to Bronze just for his hand, then the thing can go over him and he can keep it.
Okay.
I need redemption too. In fact, like, let's be honest here. I probably need more redemption than him. Just saying.
Probably. All right, so you're back outside. You didn't get all these locations, but I'm going to give it to you just because it'll be easier, just so now your city is labeled.
Okay.
So you were at the Temple of Torm right here.
Can we go to Glumpa's Goods?
So the
Yeah,
fighting pits are nearby. Had you chosen it on the dialogue tree, Juno would have told you where the shaman's hut is. Here's the tavern, and here's the town's, the city's like main general store.
So should we go to like Shaga's,
Job of the Hut.
or should we go to like the inn? I mean,
Might be nice to procure a room for the night, and then we can go about.
Oh, I
and
should
then
say, you guys...
Everything.
Mr. Jacques can take another crack at where like the CD peoples of Pawstooth are.
Your trip on the train, you would have gotten a rest in, a long rest during that time, and it's probably about midday or so right now.
All right, sounds good. Hey, listen, guys, I gotta go for a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Well,
Okay, be safe.
I mean, should we? Oh, I see what you did there. Should we should we get a room so for later, or should we
I
wait?
think at bare minimum, Mr. Braun probably needs a drink after that.
Bron, that was. You don't need to tell us if you don't feel like it, but that was weird.
You'll notice
anything-
Braun's about 10 feet away, pacing back and forth, kind of muttering to himself. It's like, oh, redemption. I need redemption. That's funny. I need redemption after what he did.
I'm gonna get the pipe going and puff it a few times and walk over to you and kind of hand it to you and pat your back.
Oh.
No? Any? Yes? Take a puff. It'll soothe your spirits.
You know what?
Yes?
You mentioned fighting pits, right?
He did, yes.
I could really bury an axe in someone's head right now. Why don't we go there? Why don't we go to the fighting pits?
Okay, I've got 10 gold on you.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. Jacques, how is your day faring?
It's fine so far.
Is he fine?
I've seen stranger.
This is a mess.
Ron, I'm a little worried. You went from let's not cause trouble to let's punch the churchman in the face rather quickly.
I don't cause trouble. Trouble finds me. Okay?
Apparently, and we have found you in poor spirit.
Can we just want to punch someone in the face? Can I go punch someone in the face, please?
You can punch me.
I think the fighting pits are much better. You know what? Let's go to the fighting pits. Perhaps later a drink and some shopping.
I'm just saying, I'm getting good at harnessing my energy and just I can take a punch better than anybody. Let me tell you.
Braun's gonna go to one of the meat vendors and he's gonna buy 3 bacon meats on a stick, and he's just gonna start hammering into one, just angry eating,
Right before the
If you
fight.
say another
yes.
goddamn word, I'm gonna have to eat this whole entire chicken.
You say one more fucking thing.
I'm gonna break voice for a second and go over to Val and say, Val, did you see that? He had the chance to punch me in the face and he didn't.
I think that is progress.
So
Cheers to Visk's progress.
High five.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's now Visk Voco. This is the train we're running on.
But yeah, I would like to go to the fighting pit.
All right, you guys go to the fighting pits.
I will go with.
So you guys go to the fighting pits, and
on the way, I'm just gonna ask Braun real quick.
So, just for the record, you don't want to put this on before you start the punching?
I don't need that. I don't need that.
All right, sounds good.
Do I see any easy pickpocket marks while we're on the way through?
not in an orc city.
Okay.
As we
maybe
go,
I shouldn't risk that, I guess.
I'm keeping my eyes open for any wolf pelts, regalia,
Okay.
pendants.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna see a few wolf pelts.
Probably
'cause
like a
orcs
few
wear
wolf
a lot of
pelts.
that. Yeah.
I assume I'm gonna catch those, but any of them
Yeah.
that I see wearing it, I'm specifically looking
Sure.
for that pendant
Okay.
setup.
Cool. So you arrive at the fighting pits, and there's a bunch of orcs in there training, beating up dummies and sparring and whatnot. And specifically at either end of the fighting pit, you see some familiar faces.
It is the boys.
They're notably training separately. They're not sparring with each other. So that's what you see when you walk in.
Oh, yes.
I had their names written down. Found it. Oh look, there is Varfu and there is Rarfu over there. We should go say hi.
Oh,
Or-
they are friends of yours?
Mm-hmm. Well, I sort of. We talked to them for 5 minutes, but they were delightful, Jacques. Let me tell you, they were so polite, and they were so nice. And while Braun maybe punches something, I might go say hi to him and see if Maybe ask them some questions.
Perhaps they know where this small orc
Where
is.
the small orc is, for sure. For sure.
I knew that was gonna be the response when I typed that out.
Hey, as long as each one gets their turn.
yeah, they're brothers. By the way,
That's
Oh.
a little far.
Like, for
that's
the record.
that's too much, Tony. That's too much. Okay,
uh,
I'm putting my foot down. That's not okay.
yeah. So they're sparring one or the other on the bottom end. Varfu's probably down there swinging his blade at some dummies, and up top, Rodfru is probably sparring with like 4 different orcs, like holding them all off.
I feel like maybe Varfu is maybe the better plan because he looks busy. Yeah, we will go see Varfu first.
Okay.
Varthu?
I think his name is Varfu?
Yeah, it's
Varfu and Varfu?
Var. It's an FU at the end of both of them.
Yeah, and Varuk was their leader.
Yeah. So basically, if they have the same like suffix on their name, then they're from the same like family.
Like Philly and Killy.
Yeah, that's my like orc naming structure. And if they have the same prefix like Varuk and Varfu had, it means like there's like a connection somewhere back in the family, like cousins basically.
So all of their names are pretty damn similar.
Yeah. Until someone gets a little rebellious.
Yeah, until someone branches out.
Yeah.
Just Marv.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will go.
Everyone's name is Ah.
That's it. That's all we need to know.
I really need a character just named Ah now. Just all A's. Okay, so you're talking to Varfu first?
I would like to approach him and like sort of keep my distance at first.
Yeah, so he's down there swinging his blade. Eventually he'll probably notice you over there.
Hello.
Oh, hi. I haven't seen you since the
Since the
train
train.
ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you, little lady?
Oh, we are doing well. You know, we just got back from, Goliath then.
Uh-huh.
And we kind of had to take a little bit of a detour to
Sure.
come here.
Yeah, you're a few miles off from it now. Did you take the
Little-
train or did you walk the bridge?
We did. We have a nice writ. We can basically go anywhere, I think, for now.
Good for you. Why the detour?
Can I be completely honest with you?
Absolutely.
Are you aware that somebody tried to poison Yuthal?
I'd heard something happened. I didn't realize it was quite so serious.
Well, he is fine now. We took
good.
care of him. I mean,
Okay.
we took care of it. But we have reason to believe it was an orc who did the poisoning. And so we were kind of just coming into town to investigate a little bit.
Telling me an orc used a coward's weapon? Tried to poison him?
We have word that it was a scrawny runt of the litter.
Wields a staff, usually.
Wield a staff, perhaps, orc.
I know somebody who matches that description all right.
Did he had like a wolf pelt sometimes, maybe?
Yeah, a little bugger named Skrawn used to hang around these fighting pits all the time, looking to spar, but
That is the word that we have.
guy was so puny compared to the rest of us, no one wanted to break him, you know? Always
That is
looking
understandable.
to prove himself. Didn't seem like the smartest of his lot either.
Well, do you... I mean, it might just happen to go with his general clothing, but I'll pull out the pendant again.
Look at the stream, because Richard's low in his chair. It's just like his eyes, like, by his name. It's really funny.
It looks like it's hiding behind his name.
Yeah, you're just like crouching down the bottom. It looks really funny. You're just like sunken really low, and it's really funny looking. Anyways,
I need to go to that.
yeah, it looks really funny. Anyways,
Does
yeah.
this pendant mean anything to you at all?
I never really saw Skrawn wearing it. He wore a pelt, I guess, maybe to make himself look beefier.
They do look pretty cool. We saw a few on the way in.
Yeah, I prefer the fox pelt myself, something a little more sleek, you know?
He looks good. He looks great.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I can't say I saw him wearing anything quite like that. I mean, I didn't see him all the time. I only saw him when he was hanging out here, you know, but...
Right. Okay. Well, maybe keep an eye open, you know?
Sure, will do, and, hey, wish me luck in the tournament coming up, huh?
When is it? Is it soon?
Well, we haven't quite picked a date yet, and to be completely honest, I'm not looking forward to fighting Rarfu, because, you know, raising a fist toward your own brother is a pretty bold thing, but someone's got to be the new chief.
Of course.
And let's be honest, we're gonna take down most of the competition, so... Yeah.
Well, if you'd like a friendly spar, Braun here needs to work off some energy.
Yeah, is there anybody like humanish size that maybe our friend here can actually like just punch the crap out of?
Oh, you can throw him around a little bit.
Actually, at this point, you would notice that Braun had not stopped at Varthu and kept walking over to Rarthu.
So, do you have anybody our friend brought? Oh,
all right, smash cut over to... Well, we'll rewind a little bit. What did Braun do when he walked over there?
So Braun's doing that, like, really, like, pointed, walking over, kind of like in a hunch. Yeah.
Okay. And like I said, Rarfu is like bare knuckle, like fighting off like 4 other orcs.
Yeah. Braun walked into he saw that, he's like, that one. He's gonna walk over and say, Rarfu, you, me, fight me. We're fighting right now.
Oh, hey, haven't seen you since the train, buddy. Join the fun.
Do I need to sign a list, or is there a queue? How does this work exactly? I'd like to fight you, but I don't want to just throw an axe at you. We should fight.
Throw an axe
right
at
now.
me. Just try. Come on. These guys are nothing. Throw an axe. Come on.
All right. Braun's gonna grab his glaive and he's gonna run in and start attacking.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay. So Braun's basically doing the thing where he runs up on the biggest guy on the block. Just
you go in.
I do like the idea of like just hesitating before you attack and be like, "Hey, can I punch you? Let me join in."
So you know that in the Aquaman trailer when Teen Aquaman like catches that harpoon or whatever on the beach. I'm giving a really specific example. You go in with your glaive and Rarfu just does like a boom and just stops it right in the middle of your thrust, just like, not bad, and releases it. And yeah, you try it again, but same deal. The pommel swings around and he just like backhands it away. You're gonna have to do better than that, buddy. And he like, an orc charges in from this side and he like does like the hand over face thing, shoves them back out of the way. All right, you guys hold off. Give this guy another swing. Come on, buddy.
All right, I'll do an action surge this time. I want to hit this guy.
Okay.
If the die will be with me.
I'm just going to keep puffing my pipe and kind of offer it over to Rarfu. Wait, are we with Rarfu or Varfu?
You're with Varfu with a V.
Another V, yes? Well, yeah.
Is it weird yet, Mr. Jacques?
So, same deal. He slaps them both away. Neither one hits.
This is pretty much what I expected.
19 doesn't hit.
19 doesn't hit him. Give me a These dudes are they're monsters. These two. I hope you don't ever actually aggro them. Give me though your strength check, please. We need some. He's doing a disarm. He's going to do a disarming attack. So give me opposing strength.
Could I do a precision attack on the 19?
Yes, go for it. Okay. With that, you actually do manage to hit him. You actually do. So he It was on the 19. Okay, so he tells you to like really take a swing, and this one he tries to like stop it, but it gets like a little too far and like pokes him in the chest a bit. And he just goes, "Oh, there you go. That's not bad." And then give me that opposing strength roll real quick.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be great. I think it's still a 6. Right. Or no, I think it's a 5. God, why are we still so low in levels?
Yeah, okay. So he then clamps his hands around your glaive and just hoists it up, and you probably come a few feet off the ground with it, and then he just like throws the glaive up into the air, and it just kind of comes down, plunges into the dirt. So that's what, when the rest of the party looks over, they just see you get like, whoa, like hoisted up by a few feet, and then the glaive just go, whoo, boom, down into the dirt.
I whisper over to Van, squad goals.
Jacques inappropriately claps.
You're not fighting me back. Fight me back. Stop playing with me.
Are you sure?
Ron's gonna draw 2 hand axes.
Okay.
1 in each hand.
Oh dear.
All right, give me those rolls for those hand axes. Or I guess you can only do the one.
I'll use it as the other one as the offhand.
Okay, yeah, you could offhand it. Yeah, go for it. Nope. Those both miss. He like slaps them both away, and he's like, "Okay."
Mr. Ron is going to die? So bad.
Yeah, 26 is definitely gonna hit you.
Yeah, that's quick spy.
And oop, I should do my actual.
I can take it.
Okay.
I can take anything you can dish out.
All right. Well, he clocks you right in the jaw for 20 damage.
I can take
that,
one
like,
more of that.
With that, Visk is going to run in with his arms up. He's like, stop. Stop. He's going to let his illusion down. Stop it. Stop it right now. Ron, you don't have to do this.
He reaches a hand out to help you up.
Braun's gonna spit out a tooth, and then just... I don't need help. I don't need anyone's help. I don't need gauntlets or anything. We're still fighting. I'm still up.
I try to, like, push Ron aside. Like, no, Ron. I've done this thing you're doing right now, and it doesn't end well, man. It doesn't end well at all. And maybe that's what you want. But I'm begging you, man, step aside.
Can I have a persuasion check, please?
Sure. Oh, man, I'm a little good at those, because of...
Hey, you also have that special hood if you need to use it.
Hey!
Ron he's just staring holes into Rarfu.
Who is offering you a hand to help you up.
I think he already got up, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I stood up without help.
Well, then he's just like standing there, hands on hips, just like,
Visk is trying to make him like make eye contact with him. Like he'll move his extended head whichever way he needs to go.
Right.
Be like, no, look at me, look at me.
But just see, there's no aggression on Rarfu's face. He's just like,
I know what you're doing, and you don't have to do it. You don't have to. There's better ways to deal with this.
Like the alcohol?
That's one way.
Braun's gonna sheath both of his hand axes and says, whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care about this. I don't care about anything.
well, take your glaive back, bud.
Keep it my glaive.
Pretty nice weapon.
And Braun's gonna walk back and join the party.
Okay.
Come on, man. There's another way to get hammered. Let's go.
That really hurt. Oh, God.
Yeah. Hey,
That was honestly that was a really mild roll versus what it could have been. That was like very low damage.
He's gonna offer a health potion to him. He's gonna be like, here, man, drink this.
I don't need it.
I know you want to feel pain right now. I know you do, because I've been there. Just drink it. Drink it, you fucking jerk. And I'm gonna, like, hit him in his shoulder.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Fine.
He feels the pain in his jaw. Fine.
All right, I give him the health potion.
Are you like making me drink it, or
No, I thought you said fine.
Open
no? I
up,
said
baby
no. I
bird.
don't need it. I don't need it.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, well, just
Baby
don't
bird
do
it.
it. Just don't do any
Baby
more
bird
damage
it.
to yourself then.
Are health potions magic?
Oh yeah, they are.
Technically not.
Yeah,
Right, I
would
always
say
thought
no.
they
It's
were
something
like
I
kind
read
of like
about.
an
It's like
alchemical kind
yeah,
of thing.
Yeah, it's a
Are
chemical.
they flowers and stuff, or are they magic?
I thought it was a mixing of chemicals. It was not.
Tao
something
was
that
able
like,
to search for items to make them.
Yeah, like
So-
they're crafted. They're not like formed.
Because that's the big
you know?
thing here. If it's non-magical, I'll take it.
So
I
I read something about this recently just because I was looking up rules. Even Crawford is like, it's on the magical items list, but it's not
Yeah,
necessarily.
I think it's like a square is a rectangle kind of thing, where like you can have magic.
There are magical and non-magical health
Yeah,
potions.
yeah. So
Well,
so
I don't remember exactly where I got this last one.
based on where you guys bought these would not be magical. They were just
Okay,
like general goods stores where you bought them.
Are you sure you don't want this, man? It's even non-magical. Like it's just chemicals and stuff.
It's probably
So much
nicely
better for you.
carbonated though.
If I knew it was non-magical, then I would take it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was
I think
pretty
you're
sure
fine.
it was.
It says right on the label, no magic.
It's like it's the caffeine-free
Organic
version.
health
Yeah.
potion.
Just give me it. Just give me it. Just give me it.
Trader Joe's brand.
Cleric
And I'll drink it.
Joe's.
There it is.
Okay. So yeah, where's were there more conversations to be had here, or what?
I'll
I
just
think as
Sorry
it
about
fades
that.
out, I'll kind of lean over to Visk and say, "You made some progress there. Good work."
Thanks, man. I've been trying.
I know.
like everybody's
know.
on this
Ow.
team
Yeah.
on there.
All right. All right. So am I right in assuming y'all are headed to the bar now?
I think that would be a good idea.
What did we learn? That Skrawn comes here, but he hasn't been here in a while?
He hasn't
yeah,
been here in
like
a couple of days.
Yeah.
At the pits.
But that's two people, two very different people who have said, hey, that might be this dude named Skrawn. We don't have it like 100% verification, but that's two people that have been like, it's this guy.
Well, where are we going? What do we find out?
We can either go to, go secure rooms and lodgings for the night, or we can go see Shaga?
On judgment.
Shaga. It is up to you. I'm not the one that just got punched in the face.
I'm fine, okay? At this point, you're noticing the
I was about to say.
big swelling. Just pretty big swelling.
That was an under average hit too, by the way.
That was half my health. Bro, let's go to the let's go to the sugar place. Let's just go.
You're going to Shaga's hut.
Yeah.
Richard, your camera's
Yeah.
off, but I think it was on purpose.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. So you guys go to her hut. And
One more stop.
And here's her hut.
Inside of a white, non-existent plane.
Yes, in a modeling program.
Knock knock hello?
There's no answer.
Knock knock hello?
There is still no answer.
I'm starting to peek my head and just
Okay.
inching it further. Knock knock hello?
Just for the heck of it, can you roll me a dex save?
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I just hope this goes the way I want it to. Alright, you're good. You don't fall face first into the tent, which is what I really was hoping was gonna happen.
It was this
Just
close
with you
to
leaning
being
in.
that one.
So yeah,
I'll
you.
nudge her.
Well, I mean, yeah. So you lean in, and you don't see anyone inside the tent.
Oh. There is nobody here. Just walking in now.
Okay. Yeah, you walk in and you see like a bunch of seemingly like shaman or druidy kind of supplies. You know, there's a lot of collected things from nature, your mushrooms, your sprigs, your pine cones, that sort of thing. But nobody is home. It's just a big there's a room for like a big one-room tent, right? Or there's a word for that, but I don't remember what it is.
Like a
Well, it's
Hut?
not because teepee's like the standard. It
long
doesn't matter.
house?
Maybe. But it's just one of those deals. But yeah, you can think of it as a teepee. It's just like an all-in-one tent kind of room, so you're getting the
Like
whole.
yurt.
Sure.
Studio apartment.
Yeah, it's a studio. It's an orc studio apartment. It's $1,500 a month, which would be. Do you know how cheap that would be for a studio in New York, though? Holy crap!
Yeah.
Now I know we're really in a fantasy world.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, that's all,
Has
folks.
Pockets and rent is only.
Yeah. So you're getting the full lay of the land in there, but nobody's home.
Okay. I'll take the chalk out and find a certain write down. Came to visit. See you tomorrow, or
Okay.
come back tomorrow.
Roll a real quick perception.
Oh.
I'll get on that.
So you find clearly a spot where like she's written down some appointments, and there's a couple other names who were probably trying to see her today who left similar notes. Like, hey, tried to come by but you weren't here. Next time, you know, Steven the orc.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Does a 23 show me if there looks like there's any signs of a struggle?
It would, but there are none. Everything seems to be as it should be, you know, on the shelves, in the mortar and pestle, etc. Doesn't seem like any sort of fight broke out.
Are there
there-
any?
I will say with a 23,
yeah.
you see in addition to like clearly the bed where Shaga sleeps, you see next to it there's like a little like some sort of smaller bed for like perhaps some sort of pet.
Hmm.
You
Are there
wanted to
any
say something,
names? Oh, are there any names on the schedule that we recognize?
No.
No. Okay.
And certainly not the name that you're looking for.
Right. Shall we schedule ourselves an appointment?
Are there candles or any kind of light source?
I mean it's middle of the day, so you don't necessarily need it if the front of the tent is opened.
I was trying to see when they were last used.
Recently
Oh, I see.
burned.
I see. From the night before, so the wax would be pretty hard around the base.
So it doesn't look like it's been abandoned for long.
Correct.
Is she running low on candles?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
She's not out at
Okay,
Yankee
we
Candle.
have another mystery on our hands.
Okay. Schedule an appointment or just tomorrow at she's got a 1 o'clock open. 1 o'clock? Sounds good. Late brunch, then come on in.
Sure.
Alright. 1 o'clock it is.
Mr. Lapidu, have you heard about maybe
Lapidu?
heard Mr. Lapidu?
It's just funny when you Americanize it. Yo, Lapidu.
Lapidu?
No, if you
I've
really
already been,
Americanize
like,
it, you know
running
what
an
it
accent.
is,
I'm not
Tony.
It's
Crazy.
Lapidus. What are you talking about?
Lapidus.
Jack Lapidus.
Yep.
Mr. Lapidu?
Yeah.
Jack Lapidus.
That's French
Have
for
you-
the penis.
Have you maybe heard of Shaga going missing at all? Or maybe people have missed her?
I've not heard anything.
Can you say your last name for me again?
Yeah.
I am butchering it. I am so sorry.
Distant cousin of Gerard Depardieu.
Depardieu.
So yeah, she ain't home, but you've left a "we were here" note.
Mm-hmm. So we'll come back at 1 o'clock.
We came to say hey. Yeah, I guess we can go to the inn then.
To drink.
To drink.
All right.
There is one other place we could try and go.
Back to the Temple of Torm and we can beat him up.
Oh, fuck that guy. I do have the Watcher's Eye.
Sure. Are you looking for seediness or security?
I still have over half my health, so I could look for some seediness.
as we're walking through the town, going from the Shumagorath place to the fighter's pit,
Thank you.
do I notice any areas that look like they could be hives of scum and villainy?
Not necessarily, but you would suspect that the tavern in town is probably going to be the gathering place of a lot of types, good and bad.
Then I say we go to the inn.
Cool. And if you notice on the pathway here, just for logistics' sake, you will pass by the general store on your way up there. But that is whether or not you want to stop in now or later is up to you. But it is on the way.
We can definitely see to, like, you know, check to see if there's any more organic potions for your tooth.
You want to stick our heads in?
I mean, it can't hurt. We checked everywhere else, and he's on our way.
Let's go.
Kitten, what are you doing?
Okay. Granted, I kind of led you by the hand there, but I'm so happy you guys are going into Glumpa's Goods because...
Oh, good God.
I want you to meet my Oblivion character, Glumpa.
Very good. Very good. I like this.
I was just punched in the face, but your hair still hurts my eyes more.
There is drums?
So you walk in, and that's the individual behind the counter.
Oh, Jesus! Look at the stock you have. Wow.
Hello, how are you today?
Hi. Welcome to my store.
God, it speaks.
Can I insight check her to see if this is just her disposition or if she's actually kind of down?
Sure. Oh, I see Ryan is asking, what is Glumpa gear?
It's $3,000. What is it? Is it in a display case, or are they wearing it?
Yeah, it's like the most. You're not.
It's just a gimp suit.
Okay, so you see it. If you would actually see it very prominently displayed, it's like her pride and joy, and it's like, no, she forged some really freaking awesome armor. Like, she seems to be quite talented. Sid, with that roll, you're not sure, but she definitely sounds down. Whether or not that's just her, but yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
Any jewelry?
Not on her list necessarily.
No. Okay.
An
Although,
herbalism kit.
if you want to give me a perception check. No jewelry, but you do notice.
She's wearing an amulet of Mara.
You notice
She's ready,
it's not on any shelf, but like kind of tucked behind the counter a little bit. Is that that hex dial that you guys looted off of that giant?
Oh, that over there. It looks interesting. I believe those before. Could I take a peek at that?
What, the big necklace thing over here?
Yes, that big necklace thing.
Oh, I mean, I just
That
bought it.
Fisk may be interested in.
I just bought it off a guy. I haven't really got a chance to look at it yet and, you know, praise it.
What did this fellow look like?
I mean, kind of like that guy, but he didn't sound like him. The other guy sounded more like a drow. So I don't know. You must. Oh, maybe they're brothers or twins or something.
Interesting. I'm sure that's certainly the case.
Or maybe it was just a very short and stout drow, you know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Well, tell you what, I'll save you the trouble of identifying it and all that. I'll give you 5 for that tacky, gaudy thing.
5 gold?
Yes.
I bought it for 1,000.
Dear Lord, are you mad?
No, I mean, I might work with armor, but I know magic when I see it.
Magical? That?
Yeah.
Certainly not.
Oh, it seemed pretty magical.
One moment, please. Jacques,
Okay.
Yes.
I need you to be honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
Did you sell that for 1,000 gold after stealing it from our friend here?
No.
No? Are we mistaking you for someone else?
He really doesn't sound like that guy.
I fear you are mistaken.
I mean, you know, I can change my voice to
Could I-
other sounding things.
Could I roll an insight on him now, or is it established what our insights on him
I
are?
think we already established it.
Okay.
We can't
I'm
keep,
going
we
to-
can't keep doing it at every turn.
I'm going to tickle him and see if his voice changes when he yells at me.
Okay.
Oh! Oh my god!
I
That's
do not
it.
like that.
That's all the sound.
I don't like that at all. I apologize. I'm okay.
I mean, I thought
I
it
do.
was
I
kinda
do have a
cute,
question
but
for you,
whatever.
shopkeeper.
Yeah.
These fine clothes that
Uh-huh.
this person has. Did you sell any clothes like that recently?
Well, no, that's what he wore when he came in here. Yeah, that, and he was... Well, he couldn't wear the thing 'cause it was too big, but no, he's...
With the chest hair and everything, right?
Sure, I guess.
You
Well,
notice these things sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I kinda do. Oh.
I just want to hug her! What is wrong?
I've got to ask, what's got you down? You seem kind of down.
Oh. Well, thanks for noticing. Nobody normally asks me how I'm doing.
Damn it. I just
Very
told you how she
perceptive.
was.
I don't know, you know. Tournament's coming up and no one wants to, no one asked me if I wanted to go watch or anything, so just kind of, watching the store and all that.
Oh.
I will watch the store for you so you can go.
But no, that's not how it works.
What the Vispoco? What
I
if
like where your head is, Visk. Good stuff.
What if you ask her to go with you? Oh wait, what if we don't want to start ditching on dates at level 4? Never mind.
Wait a
Glumpa
minute.
comes after you in full Glumpa gear.
Yeah, I just want to let you know that
Glumpa great
there
hammer.
is 100% also a picture of her in full armor, and you don't want to meet that version yet.
You know, I think there's a fellow you would love to meet. He would absolutely enjoy bringing you to this game.
Oh yeah?
Yes. Do you know the fellow that works up at the temple there?
Talking about who, the priest guy?
No.
Yes. He is a charmer, don't you think?
Oh, I don't. He's handsome.
Yes. Have you seen his eyebrows?
Yeah.
They are so
It's like
good.
they were chiseled by Torm himself.
Right?
They were, right?
I said earlier the high elves would call it on flick.
They
I
do.
don't know what that means, but they look
It's
nice.
it's elven. Yes.
It is so posh, you have no idea.
Oh.
But we heard that he was looking for somebody to go to the fights with too.
I don't
yes,
really, because he doesn't usually go to the fighting pits.
This is a special occasion, though, is it not?
Well,
And you know, he wouldn't attend if someone hadn't asked. I think you should take. You know those the gnomes. I'm sorry, halflings. Actually, they have those certain dances, the Sidi Hakans, and the ladies must ask the men. I believe this is your time to go ask him to watch this wonderful fight.
You know, I
well,
heard he likes a very strong hand, too.
Yes.
you see her hands come up from behind the counter, and they're like the most enormous hands you've ever seen on an orc woman. And she's just, oh, I mean, they are my strong suit. They did forge all the stuff you see.
And it is all lovely, beautiful work.
Yes.
So
Thanks.
beautiful.
I do take pride in my Glumpa gear.
It sounds like glamping. It almost sounds like glamping.
What's a glamp? Is that a thing?
That's
It
when
is
that's-
glamorous camping.
it's like what the rich kids do
Oh.
at Coachella, where they're staying in a tent but not really.
It's the worst.
A tent with AC and Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Glumpa,
Yeah.
are you planning on entering the tournament?
Oh, I couldn't do that.
And why not?
Review, I mean, listen, the side tournament maybe, but the main one for Chief, there's no way. No one's gonna beat Varfu or no one's gonna beat Rarfu, so. Oh man, I guess those two brothers are gonna fight. That'll be something to watch.
That will
Tournament.
be
Is it only a local affair?
Well, for Chief, yeah, but the other one, anybody can enter that one.
Tell me, Glumpa, if you had maybe someone fighting on your behalf, maybe you could sponsor them by having that fighter wear some of your armor.
Well, it's a good idea, but I did make the prize helmet for the tournament. I feel like that might show some bias or something, you know?
You're very ethical.
Thank you. You're sweet.
So you wouldn't want someone to enter and then wear your armor to support your brand.
I feel like I'd be giving someone an unfair advantage. But hey, if you want to enter it, go for it. I made a really good helmet for the winner.
Do you have the helmet here?
Oh, yeah, but it's locked away. It's a tournament prize.
When does the tournament take place?
They haven't announced a date yet, but I'm sure word will spread. I mean, we're choosing a new chief. It's a pretty big deal, you know?
It's a very big deal.
Well, if I find out more, I might want to sign up.
Cool.
Mr. Braun, I would like to point out that he knocked one of your teeth out with a single punch. I mean, you know, you're getting on an age, maybe you shouldn't sign up singularly.
Oh, he
Well,
wouldn't be...
He can only
Like-
sign up for the side pod anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, the prize isn't for the chief. The prize is for the opening act, for the other tournament.
Okay. Go on ahead. Get down with your bad self then.
Braun's just gonna glare at Val for like a minute.
So what kind of drum is here? Can we talk about the drum?
Oh, well, I call them Glumpa drums.
You
I mean, to be honest, I kind of name everything after myself because I'm pretty good at making stuff.
are. You're so good. What kind of drum is it? Tell me.
It's
Give
just
me
like a
the drum.
standard bard's drum. It's just like pretty...
Damn.
But it's pretty, I mean, it's pretty sizable. Yeah. And a Glumpa sack, too. Glumpa jug.
Oh God.
There's plenty of them, yeah.
Glumpa juice. It'll quench you.
Thank you.
Oh, Glumpa buckets. Anyways.
Oh, maybe I will not
Yeah.
get the drum.
It's
then
probably,
if
but
it is
instead of
that.
being like the little like side one, it's probably like the you know that one that you like basically mount and play.
Yeah, and
It's-
you like
it's
gotta
more,
like
yeah, it's
yeah.
more that size.
Tell me, Glumpa,
Never mind.
Yeah.
do you ever deal in poisons?
Hold on, let me check her inventory. I think the answer is no. Yeah, I didn't think
Herbalism
It does
kit.
have herbalism kits though.
so. Well, I mean, orcs don't really use poisons. I mean, our Shaga, our shaman, will sometimes like mix up special things, but she won't make poison.
Speaking of, do you happen to know where she is?
Well, she normally comes here for supplies. But, I don't know, maybe she went to gather some of her own stuff this time? I don't know.
Okay. Just, you know,
I mean,
I totally
you-
forgot why we were here and why I was going to ask that question.
sorry, Glumpa's
so.
just such a charmer. It's easy to get distracted.
She is.
By the way, those, like, sunken bits above her eyes, those aren't, like, concave. Those are,
eyeshadow.
those are her eyebrows.
Oh.
Good lord, man!
Oh.
Rock Lee would be jealous.
Her eyebrows are not so on fleek.
But I do say, just go to this man. Go to him. He likes a direct woman. So the first thing you do is pick him up, embrace him hard, and give him the biggest, wettest smooch you can muster.
And maybe punch him in the face because
Punch him in the face right afterwards and demand he fight with you.
he's sort of a
I don't know if that would be the best way to.
Oh, I think it would be the best way.
I don't know. I mean, I've never been on a date before, and I don't think they start like that.
Do I roll deception or persuasion?
Definitely deception.
It'd definitely be a deception.
What if I cast friends? No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Could I get an assist?
I have been kind of helping him out.
Okay. Okay.
And here goes my second.
Ow! Hello, bitch.
So you're saying I should pick him up?
Pick him up, give him the biggest, wettest smooch right on the face you can, then punch him and say, you're coming with me to this beautiful fight, you beautiful man.
Okay.
I'm gonna gently nudge Braun.
It may not look like it, but he could actually really use a punch to the face. He'll respect it for it.
Okay. I guess I could give it a go.
Please do.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming in.
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you.
One last
You-
question.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a young orc, smaller, short of stature, named Skrawn.
Oh. Okay. What about him?
We're looking for him. Have you happened to seen him recently?
Not for a couple of days. But I can let him know you're looking for him. Are you guys staying somewhere?
No need. We'll be around. We'll find him.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Yeah. Oh,
For everything.
if you want to check where Shiga normally gathers her materials, I can show you on a map.
Please, dude. Yes, please.
Sure. Let's go back to the world map.
Let's.
So, Glumpo will mark, if you take a look at Pawtooth on the map here, she'll mark a spot just south of the city, known as Biting Cavern.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah, right down there. Yes, she, oops. Yeah, she goes down there sometimes to get stuff that I can't, that I don't have in stock. Sometimes the little orc kids go down there to spar, It's a
Maybe.
happening place sometimes.
Oh, maybe he is there.
Well,
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for your help.
thank you for your time. We
Hey.
should be going.
Thank you. You guys are, nice to me and stuff. All
And to
right.
be clear, you don't want to loan out your armor.
No, I really don't usually do that.
That's fair. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
So I didn't expect you to pop 2 side quests while you were in there, but you did. So as I've written them, you learned about the tournament, which will eventually be coming up, which I have named the Prize of Pawtooth in my own little journal. But then you've also started the side quest, Get It, Glumpa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So there you go.
How does
That
this
makes me so happy.
How is that a side quest already?
There's always a matchmaking side quest. There's always one.
Yep. I'm just so happy I got to bring Glumpa into this game because I made her in Oblivion and I immediately just felt like, oh, she's got to be the biggest and toughest because no one else is gonna give her the time of day. This poor girl, this poor orc version of
Somebody
like
will.
the mascot of like Orc Wendy's with that hair.
Nice.
I don't think Juno's gonna have any choice but give her the time of day.
Yeah.
I just hope Braun appreciated that.
You see, for maybe a fraction of a second, just a little twinge of a smile.
Okay, so you leave the store and now what's the plan?
Now we
Off
can
to
go
the
to the
tavern.
hammer and the ale.
Okay, you guys are going to the bar? Cool.
Yeah.
Dude, coming up with tavern names is like so much fun every time. The Hammer and Ale Come on.
I do enjoy them.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys go to the Hammer and Dale. And inside, it's a bunch of orcs drinking up. And as I said, you see some other races in there too. Although it is largely orcs. This one over here totally looks like Lady Visk, although it's not.
Is this a satyr right here?
I'm not sure what
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a furry bottom.
Yeah. I guess.
That's not a tiefling at all.
Because
Or it's a tiefling in cosplay.
Yeah, we'll say it's a tiefling just for the horn's sake, because satyrs aren't a race in 5e.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
So anyway, yeah, so you go in and it's a very bustling, busy place.
I wish I would have gone work here. I feel like that would have been so much more fun.
Is it surprisingly multicultural?
Yeah, like it's still largely orcs. Like vast majority of people in here are orcs, but you definitely see some others. You see here they've got like this sort of halfling server over here, a couple of humans in the corner, but it's mostly orcs.
Interesting. I'm gonna kind of lean over to Val and say, I shouldn't get into trouble, yes?
I think, personally, I am endeavoring to prove Mr. Braun wrong, because that is kind of how I'm living my life these days. So maybe not try to get into trouble, and if you want to get into trouble, make sure that you are not caught.
Okay, please.
Right when you say don't get into trouble, this one right here sort of stands up and looks over at your party and just goes, "Oh, Jacques, you're back so soon. Here for another round?"
Jacques. Yes. I think a round for everyone.
Well,
Everyone, you say.
What side is Artem on in the stream? Is he over here, or is he over here?
wait, hold on.
Like, which side do I need to turn
You need to look.
where?
You need to look to your left, but he's all the way on the other side of the stream layout.
You gotta look way over.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, so that guy gets up, walks over, and he... I mean, I do own the place, so if I say around for you guys, you're getting around. He'll just lean over. He'll stop one of his, like, servers. Hey! Drinks for these guys. And
Well,
she'll
I've
just-
never been one to get around, but I'll take a round.
Yeah.
Should take a round.
She'll
That's
bring her
well
right
played.
over. Put her there. Name's Grog. He'll reach out to shake your hand.
It would be. The name's Vander Warren.
Yeah, I know. With a name like Grog, had to open a tavern, right?
It's too perfect. Too good
Yeah.
to be true.
It is a lovely establishment.
Thanks. Why don't you guys
You are
have a seat? There's a free table right over there. You guys drink up, have a good time.
Sure.
Before you go,
Yeah?
see, my friends, they are looking for smaller orc.
Skrawn.
Skrawn.
You guys are looking for Skrawn. Well, sure, he comes in here sometimes, but I haven't seen him in a couple days.
He say anything about where he was going? What he was up to?
Well, he probably wanted to take place in the tournament, but let's be real. That little runt wouldn't get very far if he tried.
What makes you think he'd want to enter?
He's always talking about wanting to prove himself, prove he's a real orc, do something big, but like that was ever gonna happen.
Yeah.
Has he been talking to anyone in the bar recently?
Well, we had travelers through here sometimes. Well, you know, he talks to whoever's in town. We got all types coming through here, you know. Capital city and all that.
Should I?
Braun's gonna like elbow Val, kind of like.
You keep elbowing me, and I am not sure why you keep elbowing me. Like, I feel like I am keeping like a
Dependent.
respectful. Oh, sir.
Yeah?
I am so sorry. Just a moment more of your time.
Uh-huh.
Do you recognize this at all? This is lovely.
I mean, it looks nice.
It's pretty nice. But have you ever seen anybody, like maybe Skrawn, wearing something like it?
Can't say I have. Usually has that pelt on, but no necklaces.
Skrawn wears a wolf pelt.
Pelt confirmed.
Do y'all see Ryan on your side camera on?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't see mine. Okay, hold on. I gotta...
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Weird. I don't know why it takes longer for me to see. Anyways. Right,
Is he the only one who wears the symbol or mark of the wolf?
Oh, we wear all kinds of pelts around here, but... He's the
This
only one...
Farfu wears fox.
We all wear pelts around here, but he's the only one that wears a pelt of, that size. You know what I mean?
Try to make himself look bigger.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, I will secure a room, perhaps, and take my round over this way. I'll leave you all to it.
Grog, would you happen to know where Skrawn lives?
Kind of drifts around town a lot, doing odd jobs, that sort of thing. He's stayed here a couple times, but like I said, I haven't seen him in a bit.
He doesn't have a tent or a lodging he stays at frequently?
I think he did once upon a time, and Andrew's gone. And hold on, let me fix the
He said
stream
he had
so it
to
doesn't
pee.
look like a nightmare.
Oh, he
Okay,
came
there
back.
we go. It just, if someone's camera, oh, it's probably the thing where he muted himself and his camera dropped out.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you know, it rearranges and makes everything look bad. Anyways. I'm sure he had a tent, but, they never ever talked about going home. As far as I knew, he always, you know, worked for stay, that kind of thing.
You mentioned anything about the circle?
No. Why, did he have something to do with what happened to Farouk?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just wondering. People get around places. It's kind of a side thing that I'm working on.
Okay. Well, if I can be of any more help, let me know. We can definitely get you guys set up with a room here. I'll give you a free round, but I gotta charge you for the room.
That is more than fair. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it, Krog.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna go to the table.
Okay.
So what if Skrawn joins the tournament with poisoned weapons?
It's possible.
Goes against Varfu, doesn't have to win. Can tap out any given time so long as he gets one hit in.
That would mean he'd have to go up against Rarfu and Varfu.
That is true. Unless he has other people on his side.
If he was contracted for this job,
There has to be a group.
he might have gotten a reward.
He might have.
Some kind of edge to win in the tournament. He's not clever, but he might use something to even the odds.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, there's a good chance he might be here soon. Should find out when the tournament is and at least wait around until we find him.
Can definitely go check. Shaga. No, not Shaga. The lovely lady that we were just speaking with.
Shaga?
Not Shaga.
Glumpa?
Glumpa. Glumpa? Goomba. Yes.
Goomba?
She mentioned
That's her last name.
that
Glumpa Goomba.
place, that place further south, where Shaga liked to go. She also mentioned that a lot of the smaller, some kids go there, and they practice fighting. Maybe he's there. He could be practicing with people his own size. Bitch, you bite me again? You're gonna go.
a little gnome under the table is like, sorry, runs away.
This
Wow.
bitch.
Not for nothing, but getting up close to Rarfu, you might need something a little more than poison. That guy's
Sure.
ripped.
Strength. I know, both of them are. They
And
are
he hits-
huge.
He hits like a cart.
I've done good laundry with smaller washboards than they have.
I like that saying. Oh my goodness.
You are very welcome.
Because it is true,
It
also.
is.
Well, what do we think we should do? Stay here the night? Maybe go investigate Shaga in the morn?
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's probably getting into like late afternoon. Not
Did-
quite dinner time, but you're actually probably pretty close to it.
Did Glumpa say how long it would take us to go down to that fighting cave?
No, but if you would have asked, she would have said it's just a brief walk outside of town. It's just like 2 miles or so. We can measure it out, but it's a really. Oh, I didn't actually move you guys over there.
40 minutes.
We take a look at it on the map. Oh no. Yeah, I moved the map instead of.
We are now in the kingdom of
There we
God.
go.
Oh
There
my
you go.
god!
Okay. Did that? Are we good? Is that as it should
Just
be?
Control Z everything.
That fixed?
Oh my
No,
gosh.
Needs to come down one more. There we go.
Earthquakes.
All right, we're fixed. All right, guys. Sorry, the apocalypse happened while you guys were in
Some
the tavern.
extreme tectonic shifting.
Yeah.
happened.
Okay. So yeah. See, it's like 3 miles outside of town. So
We
you
can go there this
Yeah, you can
evening.
easily walk that.
And if something is wrong, I mean, we at least have that place canceled out.
Say we finish the round. We have places to stay here for now. Then head over there.
I like that idea.
Sounds good.
Jock, you've been quiet thus far.
Yes, but it is your quest.
That is
Yes.
what Ivan said. Not really. But maybe he did.
Are we missing something? Jock, you're the tracker here.
Yes, tracker.
Did he say that? The tracker?
I don't like the way you said that. But I'm not inclined to investigate further. I'll deal with the rooms, I suppose.
If you would.
Excellent. 2 rooms, 3 rooms? I'll figure it out.
I
Oh,
think that.
I
Dan,
can.
I ain't
give you some
I'm
coin.
sleeping in the same room as this dwarf.
You are or not?
I'm not.
That's. Do you want to potentially check your tone? I'll figure things out, I suppose.
You know, you all have been slightly racist.
Well, don't let me.
Whoa,
in with it.
whoa, whoa, don't
Not
say you all.
No,
That's
Yes,
me.
Just him.
I love how he's like, no, I have been, but don't loop them into it. It's just me. I'm the
Don't
racist.
you
all
lump them in with
me.
me.
That's a lot better than many bigots I've encountered. That's
You
wonderful.
know what? You can judge me all you want, but you weren't the ones who had a $10,000 item stolen from you while you were sleeping,
But you got some sweet cheese out of it.
right?
Anyway, I'll go to the bartender and start
Cool.
trying
Set
to
up
pin
there,
down
it's
a couple of rooms.
Well, let's just we'll take a break in just a second. But if you want, we'll just jump ahead to you guys going down to the cave.
Yeah. The only thing that he would have answered to Braun about anything being missing is he would have said, "The only things that we have not seen is a underworld here."
An underbelly, a seedy part.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Hellside very quickly.
I'll use my feet actually.
Okay.
I'll use the city the Watcher's Eye Can I pick up in this area, the den of criminal activity in the community?
So
see
I
anything
said before,
here?
like, you were probably, like, already, on your way to where they meet. And sure, there's plenty of suspicious-looking characters in here.
Any, I don't know, I guess overtly ones?
Besides the dwarf?
Well, no one's committing murder in the middle of the tavern. But you definitely look around, and it's pretty clear to you, like, okay, those guys look like some street thugs. That one over there, I bet he's a pickpocket. This one probably
That
does.
is very rude to say about Van.
Oh, any gamblers around? I've got an itch I simply must scratch.
No one seems to be playing any cards quite yet. So probably a little early in the evening to be breaking out into the cards.
Keep that in mind.
Shall we go to the Biting Coast caves?
Yeah, the only thing I wanted to mention is when inside the room, Visk was going to put on the gauntlet, see
Okay.
what would happen if anything.
So nothing happens, and it feels like it doesn't quite fit you.
Yeah, I figured it's way too big.
Yeah, but you definitely don't feel anything.
Would a 2-bed and a 3-bed room be available, or?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what I would have
You
gotten.
find what you need. Cool. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah, what do I owe for that? What am I taking out?
what's typical rate? Is it, what, a gold for a night or something?
That's
Something
for
like that.
modest.
Which
I
I'd
would like
say
to
this is
tell
probably
you that
modest.
you charged us 10 gold for the rooms in Down On.
They don't get very many tourists in Down On. Pawtooth, on the other hand.
I have not let that go.
Modest living is 1 gold. Comfortable is 2. Fancy is 4.
I'd say you could get the
Poor
room
is
is
2
Well,
silver.
that's lifestyle expenses.
I mean,
Right,
I'd say you
this
could
is
get
a
the room.
lifestyle
I'd say you can get the
Oh.
room, each room for a gold each. The bartender, the owner seems to like you guys, so.
Okay, so comfortable is 8 silver, wealthy is 2 gold. So a gold piece is right in between there.
Yeah. So we'll
So
say
like
so we'll say 2 gold total for the 2 rooms, a gold apiece.
So like a wealthy room, couple wealthy rooms with
Yeah, these are rooms.
a mini bar included.
Yeah.
All right. So 2 gold, you say?
Yeah. We'll call it
Cool.
that. Okay.
I'll throw that on.
And who's splitting the 2-bedroom?
Well, originally I'm probably bunking up with Val again, assuming we're doing our usual. We can take the 3-bed with the newcomer if you two aren't comfortable with it. Which I would kind of whisper to you guys about. What was that?
I prefer that.
Prefer that we take the newcomer in our room?
Yeah.
Bron, how do you feel?
Indifferent.
Ah, per usual.
Perfect.
Some things
So
never
you
change,
and Ron and Visk sharing a room together.
You'll notice Braun, after getting smacked in the face a little bit, his temper's simmered a little bit. He's kind of more back to his kind of
Would you partake in trading a pipe now and then on the walk?
I'll take it now.
Sweet. So Val, how do you feel about bunking up with a stranger with us? I know.
Oh,
Visk has
I
made it
am
very clear he's not
okay
interested.
with that. I think I have absolutely nothing of value at all.
Yes,
so.
I might keep my things with Visk and Braun in the other room. But, you know.
I understand. I
Besties.
think that's understandable. Yes. Haha.
Besties, okay. Yes.
We are in the room where there was not puke last time, and there will not be puke this time.
No puke team. Yes. Wonderful.
All right, so you guys make the trek down to the cave, and we'll take a break here in just a second, but I'll just get everybody over there.
Jacques, you're Jacques. If you puke in the
Yeah.
room and you ruin this streak, I'm going to be very upset.
Yes, we have a no puke club, and if you are joining our ranks,
I
we
love
need
that
you to be
you-
serious.
I love that it's the colored version of this.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I
Pretty
love it so much.
Nice.
Okay, so we're gonna take a pause now that you guys have reached the caves, but now's the time to update your tokens if you need to. I know Artem will probably need to. But yeah, we'll take a break and BRB.
All right.
Bringing the mics back up, and we're back in it. Okay,
Woo!
yeah, so you guys left the city, journeyed for not long because it's only like 3 miles away, and you've entered the Biting Cavern. And here we are.
Oh, great.
Is it dark?
Actually, I cannot even see inside. It is magical darkness. So we are
Oh, can you guys not see?
It might just be because of where I am.
I
It was
think you're
totally
standing
because
in
of where
front
I
of
am.
a wall.
Yeah, you're by a wall.
I was right in front of that wall.
Because there's like natural light coming into the cave right now. And I love that Val just walking into the corner. Nope, can't see a thing.
It's so dark here, guys.
Just facing the wall.
Yeah.
I can see a bit.
It is fine. There's some torches in here, actually. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, how are you, Visquis Vocal?
I'm good.
Oh, good.
I'm out of magical spells, though.
Hey, remember the last time we went trudging through, like, a place?
Yeah.
Mayhaps we should, check for traps or something.
I see something.
I know that's really silly, considering that, she's supposed to be here.
Don't
see
worry,
someone.
our master tracker will be able to get the traps for us.
I
Right?
Shh, shh. There's someone.
Right?
Is she gorgeous?
So yeah, Jacques totally sees somebody.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's in
then
the
you would
corner
see a second somebody, and you'd see them kind of seemingly not like trying to hurt each other, but like definitely sparring.
I think they are the training.
I think I see another one.
It could be the training, you are right. How old does he look?
Oh, shit.
They both look pretty young,
Okay.
like double digits, but like not late.
But not
teens.
super double digits.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Visk is just running through the cave.
Oh, she is so pretty.
Yeah, so you see the two, you see them tussling, and then there's one kind of standing behind them, kind of just watching them spar. Then he'll stop them as you guys get 10 feet away.
Hi, hello.
They'll
Oh,
pull apart from their little sparring. Oh, hi. Do you guys come to train too?
Oh no, we were actually looking for Shaga. Have you seen her?
I believe it's Sugar.
Oh.
Maybe Shuga.
Well, Shaga normally looks for her materials a bit deeper in the cave, but it gets dark
Oh.
back there.
Oh, I am fine.
This one will step forward. It's pretty dangerous. You might be fine out here, but just be careful in there.
Anything we
we
need to
will.
keep an eye out for?
Oh, I
Oh,
should
yeah.
say this one that stepped forward is definitely older than the others. He steps forward. Anything you need to keep an eye on? Well, I don't typically go back there myself, but there's probably a couple creepy crawlies that live in a cave.
I do not like creepy crawlies.
Yeah, they kind of fucked you up last time.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
I'm gonna grab
Are they-
this torch so we can have some light moving forward.
I can do dancing lights if you'd like. And then you can have your hands free and unoccupied to do the things.
I mean, that'd be cool.
We can do that. I can do that
You
for
said
you.
hands free, but I definitely misheard pants free. You can have your pants free. I was like, what?
I mean, either
Hands
really.
and pants.
Either one is good for
oh
him.
man, hands free pants.
Go on.
Oops. I was trying to make an annoying thing go away on my. Won't go away. I've got the. There's a weird bug in Roll20 where duplicate page will just like get stuck for some reason. It's really annoying.
Let's do dancing lights.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna refresh Roll20, see if that fixes that. Okay, you're gonna do some dancing lights.
Yes.
Jock, would you prefer to take the front or the rear?
Who?
Jock.
So, I'm good in the front and the rear.
In combat, he means. In combat.
Yes,
Okay.
Which would you prefer?
the front.
right.
Dancing lights is 30 feet.
In combat.
It is. It's a range of 120. Oh, it's only a minute, but it's a cantrip,
But
so I
you're-
can keep
yeah,
lighting
but
it
you're
up.
gonna bring it with you, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a bonus action, you can move the lights up to 60 feet to a new spot. A new light will be 20 feet. Another light.
Dim light, 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
Dim 10-foot radius. Okay. I'm gonna assign it to Visk, just because I can't assign 2 types of light to one person. So we'll say Visk is just gonna have the 10 feet of light around him.
And it's up to 4 torch-sized lights in within
Okay.
range.
I mean,
so
I
I
will
can
just
just
ping
just
one
light
on
up the
everybody
entire
then.
little area.
Yeah, since-
You can just give this a little aura so that we know he has the lights around him.
Okay.
And Jacques will look back and say, I can do the scouting?
Do the scouting.
I don't know if people
And,
can see my aura, but it's up now.
Should be able to.
Yeah.
I can see
Before we
it.
go
And I
any
have
further,
light for everybody as well in the same radius.
So should I roll stealth for Jacques if he scouts ahead a little bit?
Yeah, go for it.
Ugh.
real quickly, children, it's
Is
really
Visk also scouting
Great.
Ron,
with dancing lights?
Is
mean-
Visk scouting with dancing lights? I don't know what's going on there.
That's what I thought I was doing.
You're not exactly
Illuminated?
stealthy if you're glowing.
sure he is.
Oh, I figured people would be stealthy behind me.
You're not exactly stealthy if you're
Emitting light, yeah.
I wasn't trying to be stealthy.
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
So Jacques said he would scout ahead and be all stealthy like.
Oh, I see. I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
All good.
Well, I guess we'll just wait here.
So Jacques totally sees those, huh?
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. You see some creepy crawlies
Oh no.
in a big
I
old
like
web.
Mm-hmm. So
What do I need that
Jacques comes back through, and he's like, "So, there are the spiders?" On the web.
I don't like spiders.
How big spiders are you talking about for this? to
Really?
be
You
an
don't like
issue?
spiders?
I do not like spiders. no.
Oh dear, that big.
Mm-hmm.
That size spider? Who likes that size of a spider, Mr. Ron?
Nobody.
Just surprised.
Oh,
Does anyone
I-
have the fire?
I
fire.
had a torch, but then she said not to take it.
If we could capture one, do you think we could make it sew some silk that we could use in some sort of fine cloth creation?
I have an alchemist fire.
Or we could just murder it with
Two
fire.
very different responses.
Mm-hmm.
You
We
have
could
an
make
alchemist?
shirts. Burn it. Yeah, he bought
We
one.
could
I
nuke
can-
it from orbit.
Heat metal, and one of you can just stab it really hard, and then it will bless you, Mr. Vander.
I'm allergic to spiders.
Blessings of From or Tor or wherever
Yeah,
we
Torm.
are at.
You're good.
Torm.
Or whatever made-up word Ryan said earlier.
Grumsh?
Yeah.
Goosh.
Listen, it is by definition a made-up word. It just happens to be a D&D name.
I mean, aren't all words made up?
It's
all
true.
words.
Isn't language just a construct?
Guys, I'm so
Just
deep.
like
I'm
time.
I
also
know.
14.
It just specifically sounds like you could have said any syllables and then have been like, never heard of it. Anyways.
Well, I can throw the oil, light it just before they see me.
How many did you say there were?
Trois.
And how big?
Do.
Yeah, twice. 3.
Trois
Yeah.
plus with the whip.
Yeah, set them on fire.
So Jacques is gonna go, and he needs to be 30 feet away,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Well, as you're stepping, keep No, you can go forward another tile or two.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's a thing.
Yeah.
We are going to die here.
Oh,
No, he's gonna die here.
does
Yeah, I like that
Does she kn-
clarification.
does she know that
She
Jacques is there? though?
is lying unconscious.
Oh.
Ooh.
She's totally out.
Yep.
Is she an adventurer type? She have weapons and stuff around her?
They seem to be maybe stuff that like a druid or a shaman would carry.
I think we found Shaga. I'm sorry, I got distracted by
Like cat bongos.
the cat bongos. Yeah.
She hates it.
Before reporting back about that, does she have anything valuable on her person?
Nah, she's got like a satchel and some like mushrooms and stuff.
So Jacques is just gonna drag her back.
Okay.
So another cave that we do not have to go exploring in. Good
She's
job,
definitely
everybody.
she's definitely stirring as you drag her over to the crowd.
So there were spiders, and this woman.
And she just starts to wake
Oh
up.
dear.
Oh.
Ma'am, hello.
Oh,
Are you
Hey.
well?
I'm good. I was climbing for some mushrooms and slipped.
You weren't attacked by massive spiders.
No, I don't go deep enough in the cave for those. Not even try. Oh,
They were literally
Where-
next to you.
Sorry, you dragged me. I guess there wasn't a. You didn't see a pig, did you?
It's a
No.
pig! No!
Yeah, it's a pig. Oh no. That must mean Truffle went deeper into the cave.
His name
A
is
pig
Trouble.
named Truffle?
His
Yes.
name is Trouble.
You don't
Sorry,
say.
everybody.
Truffle is definitely dead.
Is the spider named Charlotte?
No.
Charlotte?
So
Oh, no?
you. Okay. So you didn't. Oh no. He must be deeper in the cave then. That's not good. We don't ever go
I'm
that
sorry.
deep in the cave.
Who are you? What's your name?
She doesn't like it
I'm
either.
sorry. Hi, I'm Shaga.
Hello.
Oh, Shaga. We're looking for you.
I guess you found me.
Well, we don't need to venture any further now. Great. So let's grab her and let's go.
Yep.
You don't want to explore this
No,
incredibly
what
interesting
about-
cave?
Yeah.
What about Truffle?
I'm
Well,
not.
you should probably find Truffle the pig.
Seems tasty.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not.
pretty sure Truffle has been snuffled.
Oh
I'm
dear.
not. I'm definitely not going anywhere without Truffle, and I'm in no state to go anywhere right now. Jeez, that fall really.
We will find
Oh.
you your Truffle. We will find her Truffle.
Here, smoke a puffle.
I can go the look for the pig.
Do you
Josh,
need
I've
my
got
number?
something in my bag. It's a duffel.
Jacques,
If you could, that would be. I would be so grateful to you.
Do you have anything with truffle scent on it?
He's normally the one that chases the scents.
So that's a no. In that case, we'll just have to track the smell of generic pig. Come here, baby.
Generic pig. I love that band.
Wait, no, come back. I can't see.
Shh, shh, shh. Quiet. He is gesturing for all of you to shut up.
I can't see what he's gesturing.
Holding up 3.
Valenvander, your
4.
tokens are still like all the way back there, FYI.
Oh, where
Um,
should we be?
There are 4.
Here, Val can see. I'll move you since you won't be able to see. There you go.
Oops.
4.
I'm hanging with Val.
Creepy crawlies. 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Right here. 2.
Well, let's just get in
Whoa.
there and
I'm
fight
in a
it.
dark zone.
Here.
Yeah, that's why I moved you into,
Right
into
here.
some light.
Pointing, come here. Pinpoint. This way. Walk around.
You're not good at this, are you? I can already tell.
Walk this
So
way.
I'm in the dark, and I feel like I know better than you do right now.
So we're walking down this way.
Oh, that way. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There
I drew
are
that horribly. That's
No,
what
no.
he's minding.
Is that a 2 under your name?
that is a 2. Ah.
I don't think I have any torches, do I?
So there are 2 this way and there are 2 that
Visk
way.
is lit up. Visk has some dancing lights with him.
And he holds up the oil.
He wants to know if he should light them up, but he can only obviously get a group of 2. So which
2.
Let's just get this started. Throw it. Do it.
I can't see.
I cannot see them either.
When
I
the
will
light's on
charge in.
fire,
I will charge into battle once they're on fire. You can follow.
I'm going to draw 2 daggers.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to draw three daggers and start juggling.
What's the range? How far does the alchemy fire splash?
You aim at
I think
a
it's the
target.
immediate. It's the immediate area.
Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
So
Splash.
alchemist fire is also not magic.
No.
No. It's just
Chemical.
oil and fire. All right. Well then, Jacques is gonna target that one and throw
Okay.
alchemy fire on him. So hopefully the web catches on fire.
He's going
What is
to
that? Is
throw
that just a dexterity attack? Ranged attack?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Not proficient in anything, I'm guessing.
It's an improvised weapon.
Okay.
Hmm.
Bless.
Range 2060. Okay, dex save.
Creature can use the...
Make a ranged attack against the creature and object, treating the alchemist fire as an improvised weapon.
Okay.
Nice.
Sick. Roll that crit fire.
Jacques has used fire before.
Sounds like this story I heard about a duel fellow. Quite familiar with fire.
Okay. All
I
right,
heard
so
that he was a
you hit it
mercenary.
and it catches fire and you just see the spider like freaking out, just like scrambling all around.
I'd like the fairy fire to stay with these guys while I run and sneak attack them, just like jump up and
I
ambush.
can make it stay in place.
Does
Actually,
the
Vander would be even better because he's an assassin.
Yeah, I'll go
But
ahead and
dark.
chuck one of the throwing daggers I'm juggling.
Well,
does
first of all,
does
you
the-
guys are all down in a corner
Y'all
and not
don't even
seeing
see it.
None of you see it right now.
does the web catch fire?
Immediately under it would.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
imagining with the flame, it would light
Okay.
up the area enough.
You don't
Okay,
see the
yeah.
map, but you're currently not in the right spot to even see that. Would you like
So
me to move
I
you
think-
guys?
That
I
would
think-
be delightful. Thank you.
Okay.
I think what might happen to kick everything off, Jacques will throw the thing. Obviously, the spider catches on fire, and he's just gonna draw his sword as he's illuminated by the fire.
Well, Ron,
which-
how'd you end up
go
between
time.
squares?
What?
You wound up between squares on my screen somehow. Okay.
Yeah.
So southeast of Jacques is where he just threw that fire.
You can illuminate that spider because it has.
Yes,
Fire
I
on
will
it.
do that.
I will also send the dancing lights down that hallway
Okay.
to light it up.
Give me 1 second.
Have the spiders
Nice.
not noticed us? Really?
Some good damage.
No, they don't seem to be super,
Oh.
whatever.
Okay.
As we were walking, do
Okay,
we see
there should
any
be some
little
more
piggy
light down there
prints
that
on
you
the
see.
ground?
Yep, I see some light.
Cool. If
Okay.
you want to look for it, you can.
I do want to look for piggy prints.
While she's doing that, I want to kill the things.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and chuck one of my throwing knives.
Bow.
You
Oh,
definitely
that's
hit.
Sydney.
Oh,
Oh wait.
Sid, you see tracks, a lot of tracks, and they seem like they went in both directions. They seem like they went down here,
Oh.
and they seem like they went to the right. And you can't necessarily tell which ones are fresher because it's a very like soft, earthy floor in here.
I'm sorry, that should have been at advantage.
Why? Oh, right, you're the assassin.
Assassin.
Yep. Go ahead and do it again.
Alright. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So the 10.
So
I'll take the 10.
The 10 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
Damn, this is like the fishing episode.
And I will take a bonus action to throw again. Offhand. Jesus. Okay.
Oh, Lord. Isn't
Well,
that
that's
awesome?
also at advantage.
Oh, okay.
There you
Oh.
go.
Yay. Finally, you needed some luck to balance out.
Did it not roll damage?
Did not.
That's bizarre. Okay, so that's 2d4.
2d4, yeah.
2d4 plus.
That's it.
Yeah,
'cause it's
right.
offhand.
And then I'll go
You
ahead and
still
roll
get the
sneak
sneak
attack.
Yeah.
All right, so total of 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you stabby stab that spider, and it drops dead.
Cool.
Not knowing that, I'd like to be running in right after him.
You want
Okay.
some initiative there, Tony?
Yeah, let's do some initiative.
I was about to say.
Let's go ahead and everybody give me some rolls. Sorry, I was adjusting the music because fight music likes to start really quiet and then jump 30 decibels once you think you've balanced the music.
This is a good one, though.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
it is.
Oh, gotcha. I've selected it in the wrong window.
Damn.
Not used to that. That's weird.
I thought I'd have y'all beat at 20, but you done one-upped me.
Let's get rerolls from Jacques and Vander to break the tie.
Vander has the higher dex.
Okay. All right, Val is first.
And also, I feel like Jacques went first anyway, so.
Yeah, it's true. All right. Okay. And boom. Okay, let's do it. Val is first.
Double check something. Okay. I am going to move here. I'm going to shoot at that not dead one.
Okay.
With my hand crossbow.
You hit it for 9 damage.
Tight. And then I move back because.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. We will save
Okay.
everything.
Bisk.
You giving me any bardic inspiration there, buddy?
Would you like some inspiration, Visvogo?
Well, giving it or not, I'm heading in. Ah!
Destroy them!
I wasn't counting my steps. I was here.
Sounds right.
Six.
So stop on this next tile because you're stepping on a web and that's going to be difficult terrain.
Okay.
So you're good for now, but your next move forward is going to be double the speed. Or half the speed, sorry.
That's fine. I'm just gonna bonus action dash so I can get up to him.
The light source would be the burning web under, yeah.
Oh, all this is burning right now?
Well, no, Ryan was
Just
asking. It's just the spot under the spider.
It's
Okay.
also got dancing lights down that way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going up. And
Yeah,
I
the dancing lights I just assigned a Visk's token just because it's easiest to keep them moving.
Yeah. I imagine I already had both swords out at this point, or the short sword and the dagger, but I can only use the short sword right now. And I'm going to be using Dex with that, so that
Okay.
should be... Here we go.
Yep, definitely hit.
Alrighty. Go. That is 7, and I don't get any sneak attack, I don't believe.
You don't have to worry about it. You rushed in and you finish it off. And if you want to
Yeah!
describe
Go.
that anymore, you can go for it.
I just run straight in, I like jump up, and I impale it
through its like the back of its neck,
Cool.
and then I'm kind of stuck in the web and like, ew.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna leave turn order up just because there are more spiders in the cave.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Oh, you know about the other two.
He indicated them.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Okay, but we'll say you're out of combat, but the tense music is still going, so you know it still could happen again.
I'm alone in the dark.
The fight music's still going. Where are the enemies?
You have
Oh
the
yeah,
dancing
you're like
lights
looking
down
for
there.
the one
You're
that
not
got
very
stuck
dark.
in a platform somewhere.
Yeah, even
come
if
on,
I have the
commercials.
dancing lights, I can't see much around me, so I'm like,
That is fair.
fuck.
So are we still in combat then, or no?
I'm gonna leave the turn order up so that we don't re-roll a million times every time you see another spider, but just freely move for now.
No.
Tony, could I light a torch and have it on my character, or no?
Yes, of course. What's the light on a torch? 20 feet?
I think it's 20 bright and then 20 more dim.
Okay. Well, again, because it's weird, we'll just make it a full 40.
Okay, that works.
But you just know the edge of it is dimmer. But I mean, like, you
At,
still...
at some point,
At
Braun
hum-
is like,
Yeah. I mean,
fuck this being in the dark thing.
Yeah. Humans can still see dim light. It's not like you can't see what's in that extra 20 feet, so yeah.
Right.
Okay. So yeah. So you get through that terrain and yeah, there you go. You're gonna spot some more. So let's just go ahead and say because of the action that just happened, these spiders are on alert. So let me just roll their initiative. Oh. This one that you can see, Braun, is gonna come right at you.
Oh.
All right.
Because they rolled they rolled very well.
Okay.
Okay, so it runs at you, and a 24 is definitely gonna hit you as the spider
Shit.
runs up and just kind of leaps onto you and just bites right into you.
This is the most valuable spider right here.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to hit, but he totally did. And it latches onto you for a total of 4 damage.
All right. Reduce that by 3, and I take 1.
Oh, right, you have your... That's for piercing, slashing, bludgeoning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn.
But it's
Okay.
latched onto me currently?
Yes.
Great.
All right. Okay, but it is your turn.
I'm going to... Where is it on my chest or something?
It's probably like whatever's exposed. So I'm gonna guess like this top of your chest, base of your neck, probably is where it got.
All
at
right.
ya.
It's an alien face hugger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
And I'll let you know, rules as written. It does say it takes an action to dislodge it.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna kill it.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the torch on the ground right next to me, and I'm gonna grab my glaive and just kind of like, get it off!
Okay.
And take 2 attacks on it.
Okay. Oh, actually, sorry. Go ahead and do your rolls, but it technically the second one would have also been able to attack you. However, those are both gonna hit.
All right, that's a total of a crit on the pommel for some reason.
you went somehow hit it both. All right, so you dislodge the one and it drops dead. But yes, as per turn order, this other one would have also run up to leap on you. So let me just roll.
Can I use my reaction from the polearm master to try and stab it as it comes at me?
It technically would have attacked when the other one did. I should have made them both go at the same time.
I still have a
Oh,
reaction
polearm,
to use,
yeah.
correct?
Oh, that's true. You would have been able to use it previously. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's whenever they come into my area.
Sure, that's fair. Yeah, you hit it for 6 damage.
All right.
And it tries to bite at you, but does not succeed.
All right.
And now back up top, it's Vander's turn. And I imagine
Cool.
you hear Braun yell out, not necessarily like in pain, but however Braun would yell out manly, like when he gets bitten.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, there you go. That's what you hear from down the tunnel.
Sweet. So I'll run this 20, and then I'm in spider webs.
Yeah, so now you're in difficult.
Okay, so 20, 30. Okay, from here, is the one still latched onto Braun, or did that one die?
No, that one's dead.
Okay.
The other one you probably can't quite see around the corner. It's to
yeah,
the-
I see like limbs
Oh, okay.
poking out there.
Yeah, I mean, if you see it, you see it.
At the same time, like it's right through Braun's square. If you're gonna, if you allow it, I'll throw at it. That's fine.
I mean, you can, but if you nat 1, it's gonna hit Braun.
I will take that risk. I have advantage as an ally is within 5 feet.
No, you get sneak
No,
attack
that
from
just
that.
means that you have sneak attack damage on
Oh,
it.
you're right. My bad.
Yeah, you don't have your assassin
know
stuff
why.
because this one has acted.
Right. So I've got bonus action draw. So I've got 2 daggers, 1 throwing knife,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw that throwing knife.
Okay.
21 to hit,
Yep.
4 damage.
You hit, and roll your sneak attack. Cool.
Yeah,
You
so 10
you
total.
you finish it off.
All right.
Okay, and we'll take us. Like I said, I'll leave the turn order up, but we're out of combat for the moment.
Could I take a minute to collect all my
course.
throwing knives?
Of course.
All right. Even the one I critted on, it failed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
It didn't break. It just missed.
Okay, cool.
My friends, there is somebody.
Oh.
Yes, I need somebody that has like a sword or something. I am very squishy.
I'd like to
got
roll to
one.
collect the spider web, to collect it in like to spool it up.
It's pretty big. You can like hack off a piece though.
So what's the dead guy?
That's just a dead orc that's caught in the web.
Oh.
What should I roll?
Is he like a scrawny dead orc?
No.
Don't
seems-
be like, oh, I'm not gonna give you details.
It's
Is there
not.
anything on the orc?
You can certainly search his body if you want.
Yeah, he's just gonna cut through the web. and-
Jacques immediately. Okay. Well, Jacques, you find a coin purse with 5 gold.
Mhm.
I
There,
love how
I've
every
got
time
all the
Artem shows
money
up, he
again.
just makes all the money.
Mhm.
Otherwise, yeah. this is-
I've kept a tally of how much this guy has made.
it's really perfectly in character for him. But otherwise, this is just some random dead orc that I just dropped in here so you could have some loot.
I'm gonna
There's
roll a
nothing
dex
important
save
here.
to see how well I can collect this spider web.
That would be more of a survival, I think, if you're gathering a resource.
That is fair.
That's decent. I'll say you're able to get, let's say, 5 feet's worth of
Okay.
the stuff that you're able to spool up. Yeah. That's what you guys find down here.
To the north?
I guess the other way now.
Web. So Jacques has his sword ready in both hands in case the spiders move
Okay.
forward at all.
Well, once you reach the edge of the web, they definitely do that.
Is turn order actually at Jacques?
Yeah, it is actually a jock, but they are going to be. They see you when they do start coming for you. But you said you had your sword at the ready, so you
Yeah.
can go first. But they rolled a very good initiative as well.
I'm gonna hold action until they get closer.
Okay.
Attack when they get close.
All right. Well, one comes up here to jump on you. Does a 16 hit you?
Well, can I do my hold
Yes.
held
Yeah.
first?
You can do your thing. Well, you miss.
That's fine. I'm gonna make 2 unarmed strikes against it as well.
Okay. Oh yeah, people may finally figure out what you are in this episode. Your unarmed strikes totally hit.
Let's just take a hoya and a hoya and just kick it. Twice.
I'm
Dimitri.
starting to have suspicions.
Yeah, you deal 8 damage to this thing. And then the other one runs up. I'm sorry, does the 16 get you?
Yes.
Okay. The other one, however, was a 14, so I don't think that hits you.
That does.
It does? Okay. Well, they both hit you then. The first one latches onto you and deals a total of 6 damage. The second latches onto you and does 7. And now you have 2 spiders biting on you.
Actually, Tony, before the second one latches on, could I use my reaction attack
Your
to
pull
try
on
and...
thing, sure.
Yeah.
Are you? So if you're aiming at the second one, you're aiming at the one that hasn't been hit yet. Just FYI.
Yeah, I'll say that he's got that one covered.
Okay.
It didn't roll my actual damage from the unarmed. It just did the +4.
Oh, that's supposed to be more than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll roll
On
what
all
they...
3 of them.
Braun, your glaive misses.
Okay.
Oh, weird. It only did the
5
plus
more.
on all of them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
super
5
weird.
more.
Okay.
I'll fix that.
Well, the spider latched onto you seems pretty near death, but it is latched onto you. Now it's Val's turn.
Is the other one dead, or did it also hit?
Oh, the other one also hit you.
Okay.
You took a total of 13.
I move here, and I shoot at the one. I mean, I don't want to like shoot at it if it's like face hugger latched onto
They're
him.
both face hugger latched onto him.
Really?
Yeah, they both hit.
Well, back. In that case, you're fine, right? You're good. Can one of them give me, a save? We're gonna do Dissonant Whispers. Just maybe hopefully
Is that
get one of them
wisdom?
off. Yeah, 14 wisdom.
They can't be too wise.
It got a 10.
So the one like further away.
The top one?
It's gonna assume whichever one is not near death
Okay.
was my intention, but
Okay.
I mean maybe she can't tell. That one has
one
to...
is definitely distinctly weaker than the other.
Okay. So it takes that damage and it's gotta move away.
Okay. For its what? Its remaining whatever?
I think it's for its reaction.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But is it its full movement speed or is it whatever would be left?
Target has to take half as much damage. Where'd it go? The target must make a wisdom saving throw on a fail.
It has... Oh, it has 10 more feet of movement. So it unlatches and moves this way.
Hey.
And now we go to Visk.
Alrighty,
Actually,
I move up, and I will try to use my short sword and my dagger to strike it down
Okay.
with furious anger.
With furious anger.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna rage, so it's just a standard sword and dagger. So here's the sword.
All right, that hits.
That was dangerously close to a nat one there.
I will go ahead and roll the damage on your first attack first. Because if you're
Okay.
attacking twice, you're not gonna not finish this one off. So if you have movement left, you can go after the other one.
Alrighty. Well, here is. I would be doing sneak attack on this too, by the way.
Yeah, the one latched.
Because it's
that's
close
fine.
to him.
We'll just say you kill it because the one latched to Jacques has 2 HP, so you literally can't not kill it.
Well, that was 11.
Yeah, so you just
You
the
don't
one that's
have to
hanging,
choose to use the
the
sneak
one that's
attack on that
hanging
one.
off of Jacques, you kind of go, eh.
I can't use the sneak
Can't
attack
use
on the other one.
It's not 5
Why
feet from
not?
an ally.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
sneak attack isn't.
So
yeah,
I'm
sneak
gonna
attack's
go up
based
and
on
stab-
its position, not yours.
I'm gonna go
It's
stab
just, you almost always
that,
get it.
Yeah.
and then in one fell swoop, just like I like stab that, and then I throw a dagger to
Okay.
hit the other one as it's running away.
Cool.
So hopefully that will hit. Because I want this to be cool.
It does hit with the exact same roll.
Yay.
Cool, like when Dash finished off a Lord of Hell with a dagger between the eyes.
It's just 4 damage though.
It. You know, I'm gonna give it to you because it's cool. It had 1 HP left, but I'll give it to you. You finish it off.
Yeah! Yeah!
I think at that point, like, Vander had been, like, kind of reeling back to line up a shot on the one that was running away. And he's just kind of...
I wasn't ready. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's got it. Okay.
Alright, well, seems all the little spiders are dead.
Alright, I'm gonna go retrieve my dagger.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of give Jacques a side eye and say, "You're welcome."
Ooh.
Mr.
Thanks.
Jacques, how are you feeling?
Oh shit!
Bitter.
I
Gonna
cast
roll
cure.
another
As
survival.
soon as he goes, oh shit! I'm just gonna reach out and cure wounds.
What are you doing there, Vander?
Trying to gather this, spool up this
I'll
silk
say
as well.
you get like 2 feet.
Oh.
Very generous,
Hold
thank
on,
you.
who exclaimed a moment ago?
I did, looking at what's right in front.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, Braun's kind of in the entryway to the next cavern, holding the torch in one hand, just not moving forward, just kind of staring at the very edge of his torchlight.
Okay.
What are we... Oh.
Oh, you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember when I said I did not like creepy crawlies, and then I like specifically said big creepy crawlies.
So what's the game plan
Have
here?
I can turn pig.
Wait, no, that's the pig. That's the pig, but it's caught in the web, and there's probably a huge ass spider nearby.
Tony,
That is
what am I
not
looking
at all
at
the
here?
pig. That
I think I
why
see
don't you-
legs
Very
or
large
something.
I'm not
spider.
sure where your vision cuts off.
Oh,
All right, now
I see a
everybody's
pig,
pinging
and I
everything.
see some big ass
very,
legs.
very large spider.
I'm looking at the thing in the web.
imagining like a cute
Okay.
pig,
Where
not a hog.
can you?
And I don't know what this is, but this is like a round object of some kind.
Yeah, one thing at a time. One thing
Yeah,
at a
okay,
time.
let's
What is
go.
the thing in the web?
Because I'm getting like 100 pings. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you you're the red?
Yes.
Okay. You see what appears to be a little pig caught in the web.
That doesn't look like a little pig. Is that
It's
an
like a
armored
warthog.
pig?
It's an armored pig.
It's a warthog.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a wild pig. It's got tusks, but it's a pig or a bull
All right.
or
In that
whatever.
case, then I have nothing to worry, and I take a few more steps forward.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Are we in combat yet, or?
Not just yet, but you're about to be.
All right. Jacques is gonna get big.
Okay.
Guys, I found the mama.
We have seen these trick before.
While he gets big, I'm gonna hype myself up. I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
I might as well do a second win then.
Okay.
This is like everybody's chance to go Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Jacques, when you take like basically your next step forward and this thing sees a giant dwarf enter its cave, that's when it's definitely going to be aggroed.
What is the thing to the left of you, Mr. Braun?
I'm gonna guess eggs.
I think those.
I
are
just
it.
see like, oh, okay. I just see like a round bit. I didn't notice the ones up top.
They're big silver dollars. You found the loot pile.
Yay!
I'd like to take my glaive and just kind of like tap the ground.
Okay.
I'll drop the torch and I'll tap the ground, trying to like get its attention towards me.
Oh, it'll definitely turn toward you. With that, I think we're gonna be in some combat.
Yes.
Oh, are we not keeping... Okay.
No, we're gonna redo turn order now.
Oh.
Oh. It was my turn.
Not this
Fine.
time.
I'll go dead last again. So the rogues can go first again.
Oh boy, Mama Spider nat 20. Hey, so did Jock. Her nat 20 is just a little bit better though.
Fisk is going last.
All right. The Spider and Big Jock just throwing down. Right. If it
Don't
wasn't,
fall on your ass.
if they weren't nat 20s, Val would go first, but they were both the Spider and Jock nat 20.
God damn.
Who am I missing? I'm missing Bisk. Okay, we're in it.
Save the pig!
Yeah. Okay, so the very first thing that happens. Let me just make sure I get this right.
That's my breakfast!
His
Okay.
name is Truffle. He is not breakfast.
Okay.
That's a lot of bacon.
So, oh boy. Braun, this thing just nat 20'd as it spits a web right at you, catches you, and reels you right in.
Get over here.
See, this is why I wanted to take my turn, but I'm at the end of the initiative now.
Oh.
Well, there goes my plan. Okay.
Yep. And it's gonna attempt to take a big old bite out of you.
Oh, what is
And a 23 definitely hits.
Goodbye, Braun!
So, first the slashing damage.
Nice
Oh, that's not
knowing
right.
you.
I'll bury your mustache fondly.
I
Yes,
assume
I'll die.
Okay, so it bites into you for your feat for reducing piercing damage. It still does like a minimum of 1, I assume.
No, it goes to 0.
Okay, so the bite doesn't hurt you
That's good.
then. But as it bites into you, you're gonna take 8 poison damage.
Okay. I don't get a save or anything on that poison?
No, it just comes in and bites you. It's not a status effect though; it's just poison damage.
Okay.
That's actually venom, not poison.
Okay, Venom, whatever. So actually, I learned that because we talked about this last time. Venom is injected when something bites you. Poison
Correct.
is some sort of other organ. That's
Well, when you
that's
consume
difference.
the animal, it's poisonous.
Yeah.
If it bites you and
Right,
you die,
yes.
it's venomous. If you bite it and you
Yes.
Poisonous.
Yes. Okay, and now it's Big Jacques.
I stayed up way too late last night watching David Attenborough specials.
You better see my friend!
If you bite it, it's poisonous. If it bites you,
Tony, am I
Oh, you-
restrained right now?
Bites you.
yes, you are.
Yes.
Actually, you need to give me a strength check first.
All right. A strength save?
Yes, a strength save. I'm sorry. It nat 20 that stuff though, so it's gonna be a tough one. Yeah,
Wait, it's a contested thing?
it's a save.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have made you roll that before, but you are indeed restrained and pulled toward you. I should have done that
Yeah.
before it pulled you in, but you did fail it.
Well, actually,
Oh, are you gonna do the thing?
I feel like Braun doesn't know their magic.
He knows what he has. They definitely would have told him.
He will not use it.
Okay.
You see, there's a moment where Braun's holding the webs shoot out and hit his gauntlets. The gauntlets that you notice are decorated like that of a bull, with like the two nostrils coming right between its knuckles, and kind of like the red eyes. And they start to glow for a second, but then they fade, and Braun gets brought into right next to the spider.
I'd say Braun is certainly the people's champion.
I appreciate that.
I don't need it, and I'll get sucked into the spider.
Okay. All right, Jacques. Big Jacques.
All right. Well, Big Jock, is going to move surprisingly fast. Use my bonus action for a dash. Woo! And get over there. Can I do anything to get Braun out of the web, or?
Yes. If you want to break the web that it's restrained in, you can do that. It actually does specifically have AC and stuff. So if you want to try to break the web around it, you can.
Braun's a strong guy, right? He can get out of that.
We'll find out next round.
Right? I mean, either way, I've gotten the spider's attention.
Oh yeah, Braun's already wrapped up.
All right. Well.
So it definitely turns toward you like, oh hello.
Yeah, fuck it. Gonna attack with
Okay.
that sword.
All right. Well, 22 will definitely hits.
And an extra D4 because I'm large.
All right. So 11 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Decent hit. And Val's turn.
What did I say?
Oops.
I said I did not like spiders. Yep. Braun's on the ground, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And crossbow.
That does not hit. In fact,
Oh.
you see it actually specifically hit the thing and ping right off of it.
Well, then. Braun, please get up! Inspiration.
Working on it.
Get up right now! You should not be laying down on the job. We found truffle. We need to go. You don't like it when I'm yelling, huh?
Ah!
That's it.
Okay. Well, Braun, you're on the ground.
Oh, so I am.
Yes. You can roll another strength if you want to get out of the web, but I will let you know you will be at disadvantage
To what?
if you want to roll to break out of the web.
Why?
Because it says so in the description.
Probably because I imagine your arms kind of being like tied up.
Until the grapple
Kind of
ends, the target
thing.
is restrained and has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
What the fuck is this? All right.
Yeah, that's actually fairly common for like
Oh.
a fair amount of monsters.
Maybe I
Is it
should've
an
broken
action to
it.
try and break free?
Yes. And you have your
Okay.
inspiration, so you got a decent chance.
I don't know what the DC is,
That's true. But
but I'll make an attempt, I suppose. I would like to try and break free.
okay.
There it goes. It's gonna take like 5 minutes. I should just really roll things outside of it.
Oh.
No.
I'll use the.
Okay.
Oh, it got a 2, really. I'll use my action surge to try again.
Okay. Yeah, you're out.
It's a 9. It's at disadvantage.
Oh, that's true. It's dis. I'm sorry. Well, you got your.
Our bardic dice D6s right now.
D6, yep.
I just like popped a knuckle when I did that somehow. Anyways,
Does a 12
12?
break free?
12 does not get you out, unfortunately.
Well, I'm gonna roll shit tonight.
Vander's
That's all I got.
turn.
All right. I'm going to run.
Technically, Braun's torch is more like here, but just for sake of me
Mhm.
having to move a bunch of light sources around, I'm gonna keep it on you.
Okay. I'm going to run up here. Bonus action, draw 2 throwing daggers.
Okay.
And action, throw one of the said throwing daggers
Okay.
at Big Boss. Oh shit! I forgot to roll advantage.
It's
I'll take
active
that.
in combat.
It's active.
But it's within 5 feet
You don't
of
have
an ally.
no. That's
That's
your
sneak attack.
that's your sneak attack. That's not your advantage.
You're right.
Yeah,
Jesus,
you
I
have
keep
advantage if
doing
it
that.
hasn't acted yet, but you do have sneak attack here, and that is a hit. So roll me your sneak attack.
All right. Jeez. Okay, cool.
Total of 14. Good hit.
Total of 14.
Cool.
I'll take it.
Oops.
And
now-
those are my
cool.
actions.
We go to Visk.
Alrighty, well, Visk is gonna do what he does best. He gonna run an attack. This is all spider web, right?
Yeah, you're
Val,
in difficult.
Bronze
terrain.
down.
If you're going right through it. Oh, and definitely this whole time, little Truffle is doing like a wee in the web.
Oh my god.
I know how you feel, Truffle. I know.
All the way home.
Wee.
Alright, so with a dash, I can barely make it to here.
Okay.
But there is somebody adjacent to the spider, right? So I can get.
Yes, you
If
get
I
your
throw
sneak
my
attack.
dagger, I can still get a sneak attack.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
I'm
Xander
gonna
got it.
throw my dagger and hope to hit it like right between the eyes or something. Try to get it in a sweet spot.
Okay. You miss.
Shit.
Okay. Meanwhile, this giant thing is in front of it, so it's gonna bite at it.
Don't hurt me too much.
Well, it got a nat 20 and then a 22.
How many natural 20s have you rolled tonight?
A lot. Listen, I'm just this dice roller, man. It likes me. Okay, so let me see here. So those bites are gonna deal 8 piercing damage.
Is this combined or?
Yes.
Okay.
And then they're going to deal 17 poison damage.
All right. I take half of that
You take half of the poison.
because I'm a Duragar.
There you go.
I have resistance to poison.
Yeah. All right. So you get a
all
total
dwarves do.
of
It's pretty nice.
15 then.
Half of 17 is not 15.
No, but the hit you got hit with the other
Plus
thing
the 8.
before. So total of 15 damage between
Total
the
of
bite
15?
and the poison.
I already minus the 8. Brain do math.
It's 7 more.
7. Okay.
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 Resistance to poison's pretty good right about now.
Right? I was like, I came in on the exact day that I needed to.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, actually,
15.
sorry. It's 16 total damage. It's 8 and 8.
Okay. So. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now.
But that's all it's gonna do.
Okay.
Is this Oblivion
Fucking-
music still? Because it's
alright,
very
well,
appropriate
he's
for a big
small
spider
again.
fight. Yeah. Oh, he's small again?
It's a concentration spell.
Oh,
Can't do
okay.
anything
Oops.
about it.
Hey, at least you weren't one shot this time by the
I
giant.
mean,
I am
only
big.
because of-
I am dead.
only because of the resistance. He would have been one shot otherwise.
Sorry, that was the crit.
I guess.
At least it couldn't web you.
I gotta cut out Braun, I guess.
Okay.
So, let's just cut him out of that. Is this an attack or is it?
It has AC, so yes, you'll actually have to cut through it.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
it-
right next to me.
It has AC.
Wait, is he prone?
Yes. So
Ah!
yes, you're freeing him at advantage.
All right. This is weird, but okay.
I know. So, believe it or not, that web is really tough and you don't get through it.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
What is this, steel? What do you mean 19 doesn't cut through the web?
It doesn't cut through it.
That's stronger than plate armor.
It is.
You know what?
Apparently,
Fuck this.
as written.
I'm punching it off of him.
Okay. Yes, you punched the web off of him.
I appreciate your monkish gusto.
Okay, hold on. Did that second strike punch it off?
You need both to bust up all of the web.
Are you fucking kidding me? It has more than 20 HP?
It has
The web?
20 AC and 10 HP.
Then I would have broke it with the first. Oh,
Wait,
20
no, you
AC? What are you talking? What?
20 AC.
The web has 20 AC
19
and 10
missed.
HP. Your 19 missed.
It has 20 AC?
Your sword didn't
You're
cut through,
kidding
and you just went screw it and somehow punched it to like bits.
All right. Well, I guess you're free now. What?
That's as written, man.
That's absolute
Val.
horseshit.
No.
So I said it has higher AC than plate armor.
It has higher NC than the thing that made the web.
They're equal.
We're just going to
This
regret
is a very
decision.
sturdy beast.
Okay, well, we're all dead.
Whoop, whoop. 25.
You guys will be fine.
Hi, hello, how are you? You look absolutely terrible.
Oh, thank you. This is my cave after all. It doesn't actually say
Oh,
that. too.
yes, you are so
How weird would
so
that be?
beautiful. Hey, there you go. Bye.
Who was that for?
Back up. That was for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Braun, maybe you should actually get up this time and attack it with your skills and stuff like that, yeah? Get up!
You just see a whiff of hot, steaming air coming out of his nose past his mustache of rage.
I'm not even sure if it's, like, inspiration that I just gave.
You're just
I'm just-
negging me at this point.
Just goading it, yeah.
I will
Mr.
stand.
Vander, Mr. Vander, go get him also.
And I'd like to cut off one of his front legs,
Okay.
Ah,
if possible, please.
Sure. I'd like it. I'd like to see you do it. It'd be cool. If you do it, I'll reduce its movement speed.
God, roll 20 is just so slow for me right now, even with the... There we go. Whenever you feel like doing it, roll 20. Let me know.
It's taking its sweet time.
Yeah, it's just thinking about it.
It's building a lot of pylons. Hey!
hey, it was worth it.
All right.
That weight,
Yeah, I'm
Angry.
gonna say you'll roll your damage, but hey, man, you called your home run and you got it. So I'll say you chomp.
You
off
know what?
one of those
Actually,
legs.
I'd like to slap battle maneuver on there. I'm going to do a tripping attack. Somehow, he's just going to get into like where the leg attaches to his body.
I'm gonna give it to
he's
you
gonna try-
because you're cutting off a leg, but normally that would not work on something this big in its own web. But I'll give it to you
Okay.
because you're
Okay.
specifically going for a limb like that.
So you hack off the leg it's putting its weight on?
Basically, it's leaning on this way, and you made it go, oh no!
Beautiful.
So I'll give it to you. All right, total of 28 damage.
28 damage, and I need a strength save.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. You got a nat 20, so gotta get something good for that.
So
Alright.
Val needs to just make fun of Braun in the middle of combat more often.
It got a 22 on its strength.
Okay,
save.
that definitely passes. So he's not prone, but I'll swing around with the pommel and just smack that spot that's open now.
Okay. How?
How would
The
how
pommel
would-
does
how
not
would,
hit.
How would
Okay.
you make a spider like that prone anyway?
I'm
Flip
imagining
it on
like,
its back.
you know what I'm imagining?
Manly
Like,
rage.
It just tips for a second.
I'm imagining
really.
like when you slice the one leg, it does like. So if the spider's upright like this, it does the thing where it goes like with all the legs out like that for a moment.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's what I would picture in my head, but it doesn't matter because
Well,
it didn't happen.
Because it would only be prone for like the 6 seconds. I could just imagine it tipping for that.
Yeah.
Unbalance.
Even if just my arm.
Yeah.
Okay, Vander's turn. That was a great hit.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, so 20... And then 25. And I'm going to, first action, throw one of my daggers.
Okay.
I don't have advantage, right?
No, but you do have sneak
Okay.
attack.
Alright. Oh, jeez.
Well, your 10 does not hit.
And then bonus action throw my offhand dagger.
That hits.
Great.
Still get the sneak attack.
I do get the sneak attack. 7 damage, and then I need to
Yeah,
4
whatever
real
your standard
fast.
damage is. Another 2.
All right.
Cool.
So 9 damage.
Every hit counts.
I am not holding any weapons at the moment, which is not great, but you know.
Okay, so it does specify large or smaller, so I guess it is interesting. Okay. Good to know that it
But I'm
allows
not
for
going to
that.
be attacking any ancient dragons
Yeah.
anytime soon.
That's good
Yeah,
to know
I
that
had a
it
I had a
specifically
feeling.
allows for large, though. Okay. Visk's turn.
I'm gonna double down on Braun's leg amputation technique, and he's gonna go over here, and he's gonna pull out his second dagger.
Okay.
He's gonna try to slice with his sword and dagger.
Okay.
Here's the sword.
So you drop your sword into the webbing.
Fuck. And here's the dagger.
And the dagger does not hit, unfortunately. You dink off of this thing's very strong natural armor.
God damn.
And yeah, I'll say it's gonna take a bonus action, we'll say, to pick your sword back up
All right.
next time. But hey, the good news is you didn't hurt it, so it doesn't want to bite you.
That's good.
But it does want to bite Braun.
That's fair.
Does a 19 hit you, Braun?
It barely does, yes.
Okay, it's gonna bite at you, and it's gonna bite at who else hit it that it can reach? Cannot reach Vander, but Jacques is also right in front of it, so it's gonna take a bite there as well. And a 23, I'm assuming, is gonna hit you.
Wouldn't Vander be in its range?
Not for a bite.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it is the bite damage is gonna be nothing at Braun because of his feet. It's gonna be 3 damage to Jacques. However, Braun, you are going to take 9 poison damage, and Jacques going to take 6 poison damage.
Is that already halved, or?
Oh, no. So 3 poison for you.
Okay.
Okay. But now, Jacques, it's your turn to strike back.
You motherfucker. Okay. Well,
So
you can't fucking hit this thing.
you can't, but you also dropped your sword into the into the webbing too.
Cool.
All right, Val. Maybe you can hit it.
Fairy fire, please.
You guys are all within range of it, though.
Very
It's 20 square foot cube.
So cast the middle of the
Not
cube
if you
over here.
drop it in the back.
Can I do that? Can I cast it into a wall?
Yeah, why not?
I think as long as it's not within the wall.
Yeah, you would just be.
Then-
You could originate it there. You're just losing
Oh,
half of
well,
the cube,
fuck me.
basically.
In that case, can I get a dex throw, please?
Sure, from Big Mama here. Ooh, Witcher music. I got a 12, which I don't think passes.
It does not.
Okay, it lights up.
I want it to be violet.
Okay. It's turning violet.
Now all y'all get your advantage on it now.
All right.
Um,
Anything else for you?
Bonus action. Mr. Braun.
I still have inspiration from the last time.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you to stab it with the pointy end anyway, because apparently you're having an issue. Mr. Visky, please show him how it is done, please.
I
And,
will once I get my sword out of this web.
Inspiration.
I cut off its leg! What more do you want?
I want you to kill it!
I go for the other front leg.
Okay. Nice. All right, another crit. You cut off the other front leg. Well done.
Can I say?
When will you be happy, Valison? When?
2 times in a row.
I'm gonna attempt another tripping attack.
Okay. I mean, it's already
That
at
is what I
advantage,
thought.
but you'll get extra damage. All right, 24 to hit. And
No, that's the damage.
I'm
on the
sorry,
crit.
I'm sorry, 24 damage. 24 damage, and you can tell now that you've cut off its other leg, it's definitely in some big pain. You have dealt a lot of damage to it.
I'm
And
sorry. I'm re-rolling that 2. It's actually a 9 now, so
Okay,
throw
so an
7
extra
more
7.
on that.
cool. Yeah, rock solid hit, and let's see if it goes prone. I said not that it makes much difference because you're already at advantage, but just for fluff's sake. Oh, whoops, that's not right.
I thought we aren't doing that.
It says large with the trip attack, so it does qualify.
Oh, that
Yeah.
thing looked huge to me.
I mean, it's. I made it that size just so the legs would be like more visible, you know. But it will. I will give it to you. Like I said, you got a crit, and you went for the legs, so I'll give it to you. But with an 18, I believe
And now
it
it
still
doesn't
passes.
have those front supports.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do the pommel strike right in its face. So I managed to cut off 2 of its front legs.
You cut off its 2 front legs. Well done.
I'm ready for my legendary weapon now.
15 will not hit with the pommel, unfortunately.
Let me attempt with the bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
That's when he does hit.
And I will use my last combat maneuver to try and trip attack it again.
This Witcher music feels very appropriate for this. All right, 15. Nice ghetto crit too. Man, Braun is on a roll. That blast from the past really motivated him, huh?
He, like, as he's striking, he's like remembering seeing Juno's face and seeing a certain woman, and he's just like, ah, fight through the pain.
It got a 20 on its save though, so it's not going to go prone.
All right,
But it's still fairy fired. And it is
What
Visk's
can you do?
turn.
Wait, I think I was after
Oh,
Braun.
I'm sorry, did I
yeah.
skip you?
Booted me.
Sorry, that
Weird.
happens. I end up
Yeah.
clicking ahead and then I forget. So go
Yeah.
ahead, Vander.
It's all
But
good.
you were also
Um,
at advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action draw 2 daggers, and then with this aggressive assault, I'm gonna jump in on that, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try to. Is it feasible to jump on top of it and start stabbing it from on top of him?
You're gonna have to use an action to get up there.
Could I roll in acrobatics instead?
Yes, but you're still using your action. Well, no, that would be your movement, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can
All
try,
right.
you can attempt it.
All right, here's 10 feet. I'll roll acrobatics.
Yeah, you get up there. That's pretty great.
I'd like to think
with its
up.
2 front legs down, it's probably like lower to the ground, so you're able to actually get up there.
Yeah, yeah. So I
You're
think
gonna
I kind of
Legolas
like,
it.
Yeah.
pretty much. I think like with one of its crumpled legs, I'd kind of jump up on the
Okay.
joint there and kind of plunge daggers down into the top of it.
Cool.
Witcher style or Dragon's Dogma style?
Where'd you get the daggers?
That'd be Dragon's Dogma style. He always
Bonus
has-
action draws.
Yeah, he's got 2
Yeah.
weapon.
Oh, I thought you had no weapons left.
No, none drawn, but bonus
Yeah.
action draw 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I'm
got
gonna
the
go ahead.
dual wielding stuff, so he can draw too.
Does this count as flanking?
No, but you're already at advantage because it's fairy fired.
Oh, sweet. All right.
I was gonna say you're doing all this fancy stuff, which is cool, but it's not gonna change much. I mean,
No.
it can't bite at you when you're on its back.
I'm guessing 21
yeah,
hits.
yeah, it's definitely more Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, you totally hit, and you get your sneak attack.
Beautiful.
Okay,
So
another
14
7.
total.
Uh-huh.
And I used my bonus action, so okay, that's it for that. So I think I'm just like riding it, just
Yeah. You've done some great damage to this thing, for sure. It's gonna take bites at the 2 that are right in front of it again, because it's all it sees.
Oh wait, you skipped
Oh,
me.
now I
this time.
skipped you. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Well, if it's large and the legs are just kind of there, does that mean I can go into it more?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Since it's technically large and not huge, does that mean I can walk in where the
Yes.
legs are?
Yes.
All right. Because, like, I'm abandoning the leg strategy. That did not work out well. I got
Okay.
my sword stuck. So I'm getting my sword out, and then I just want to, like, run in and just, like, try to plunge it right into the side of it
Okay.
while it's distracted by
okay.
all this.
And again, you're at
So-
advantage anyway because it is fairy fired.
It's a 17.
17 does not hit.
Oh, wait. Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
18.
No. Also, it would be 19. You're so close, but no.
Don't I have inspiration that you gave me once?
Yes, you do. If you want to use it now.
I do. I want to hit this thing.
Okay. Yeah, you got inspiration for paying back the stolen gold.
All right, I use it now and I hit. 23 will hit, I assume.
Yeah, so 23 will hit.
Okay.
This thing has great natural armor. It's also
I know.
actually a CR below like what you guys would be able to take on as a 5-person group.
Really?
It's a CR. I gave it it has the monster stat block of everything that would be
God damn.
like barely a hard encounter. So it just changed one of its attacks to be 1 CR above from a similar monster.
I feel like a 20 AC monster is really hard.
It's not as bad. When I tell you what it is, you're gonna be like, really? That's
Well,
the
I
stat.
do my best to plunge in through that thick armor, but I only get 8 damage worth.
Did you roll your sneak attack?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you get
I
8
just
damage worth.
I got just a really bad ghetto crit.
Yeah.
Or sorry, a ghetto fail.
Yeah. Okay, so it takes 2 bites at Braun and Jacques. 12's not gonna hit Braun. Does a 16 hit Jacques? Yeah. Okay. That is 3 damage from the bite and 4 damage from the poison. That is the half. So a total of 7. But it seems like it's in its death throes. It seems like this thing's getting real weak.
As does Jacques.
Yes.
So it's a bonus action to pick up the weapon?
I'm gonna say it's a bonus action, yeah. Because that's like drawing one, essentially. You're just drawing it from the ground.
You say it's in its death throes, right?
It's looking pretty weak.
Like how? Death throws are pretty weak.
Sure. Like you guys have been hitting pretty well and you ought to be able to finish it.
Ooh, you say
feel,
that.
You feel like you could finish this off.
All right, you know what? I'm not even gonna pick up the sword. I'm just gonna take my 2 punches.
Punch the
Your
spider
punches
in
have
the face.
served you well.
They've been really great.
We'll see.
Well.
Nope.
Okay.
I deal 5.
That one hits for 5. It seems even closer to death's. It's moving down death's hallway. It's not. It's like
Right.
it's reaching its hand up for death's door. Malison's turn.
Like, it's reaching for the door handle. Like, it wants
Oh,
to
did
die.
you roll? Oh, you did do those at advantage. No, did you? You did.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they were both at advantage.
Sorry.
Yep.
What did
We're
you
gonna
ask? Sid?
try it, and we're gonna regret it.
Yep. Ooh. Hey, you hit.
20? And then I would like to stack on Psychic
Oh,
Blades.
you're doing your
and
thing?
deal-
Okay.
Oh, do it!
4. Fuck off.
Hey, you dealt 1 more than you needed to. If you want to describe how you finish this thing off.
Nice.
Well done.
This feels good. I never know
What is
how to do
Psychic
it. But
Blades?
It's her
Use
college.
that in place of my it's like I treat it as like a bardic inspiration for myself when I make, like, I think it's a weapon attack. It magically it attacks the creature's mind. Anyway,
It's the College of Whispers thing, right?
yeah. So Jacques goes up and he's punching it twice. He's already looking bad, and she like kind of starts to take a step forward, like on her way to like deal another cure wounds, and she like raises that hand crossbow as she starts and fires 1, and then it seems okay for like a split second, like, oh, we're gonna keep fighting, and then it starts to crumble.
Mm.
It's magic.
Okay, well, it goes down. We're out of combat. You defeated the spider. You can free truffle from the web.
I will do that. I will collect my daggers.
Grab
And
that
then
sword.
also see what's if I can spool up any more of this good web.
Okay. You guys got
Especially with how strong
you
it
guys,
is.
you guys got through that fight with any eggs hatching.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll say you're able to get.
Oh my god.
Fuck that.
With all of it in the room?
I'll say you can get like 10 feet worth.
10 feet? Alright.
So you've gathered up.
Come here,
a nice amount of web.
Mr. Truffles.
you-
Come here.
So I want to wrap it up, but we need Jacques to depart from us, so we'll keep going just for a few more minutes. Okay, so
What about these eggs?
Yeah, can we pop the eggs?
Let's either burn them or
Did you not hear him say you got through it without the
Can we
eggs
just stab
hatching?
into the eggs?
I am going to very quickly, I'm going to pull out a dagger and I'm going to cut Truffle free.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
I think I
immediately-
did that. I think I did that while I was like spooling up
Okay.
and recovering the
And
webbing.
he would have
Yeah.
immediately ran back to his
I
master.
don't blame him. I am probably going to start following. Okay, bye. Enjoy your creepy egg thing.
Okay, guys, we have a couple of options here. Either we can destroy these eggs, ensuring these things do not reproduce, or we can let the natural habitat recover and not dwindle its species.
I'm done with these spiders.
What would Davidson Attenberg do?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, that elven man.
Oh, you mean
who studies?
David Underdark?
Oh, David Underdark. My apologies.
He
David
would go
Underdark.
home and have a beer.
I suppose he would leave them. Yes.
Sounds like a good man.
Well, I will leave then, since it looks like everyone's leaving. Wait for me!
I'm gonna let you know. It literally says in my outline, the eggs hatch immediately if they take damage. So, good call there, guys. All right, let's go back to the shaman music.
Got 17.
All right, so everybody,
feet
I'll
of
move
giant
you. I'll
spider
move you
silk.
back to everybody else, Visk.
That's gonna make some interesting threads.
Yeah. I'll move Vander back too. Okay, so everybody goes
Thank
back basically to where Shaga was, recovering from her little injury, and Truffle's probably all like, curled up against her, and she's petting him. You guys all come back. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much
Is your
for rescuing
Truffles
him.
okay?
He seems fine. He's a sturdy one.
Oh, good.
What happened? I know there are creatures farther back in this cave, but I don't typically venture back there.
There
Big
was
spiders.
a
Very
big
big.
ass spider.
They're big spiders.
Oh, like, thank you so much for your help. If I can repay the favor in any way, please let me know.
Well, we have some questions for you. If you could be so kind.
Sure, let's get back to town. I need to probably bandage this up, and anything you need on the way, please ask.
With the start of that reaction, that's not the way I thought you were going to go there, Val.
What?
Nothing.
You just
What do I want to? I know what I want to drop you onto. Where? Oh, there it is. I'll just show you. Here's a nice shot of them reunited. Yay!
Nice.
She is a boss ass bitch.
Yeah,
We'll
those
talk
reeds
about
are
that.
awesome.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. So you're all now trekking back to town. Also, none of you watch the end of this stream because there's other things on this page you won't see till next episode that I have on the GM layer, but that are visible on stream.
I killed the massive spider. I would like that to be remembered for the ages.
Hmm.
And when I tell my little brother, Mr. Vander, you have to be there to back me up and tell him that I killed it. Because he usually kills the bugs for me. When he is feeling generous.
You don't happen to have any extra bone I could carve a ring into, do you?
Who are you asking?
Her? Crazy.
Shaga?
Crazy lady. Shaga. Oh, that's
Crazy
Shaga.
Yes, this
Shiga
is
Shaga.
Shaga. Yeah.
That's Shaga. Okay.
You're
She's
asking.
dope as hell.
I don't have any bone. No, I just gathered mushrooms and such from the cave.
Oh, what do you use these mushrooms for?
Oh, in my potions and those sorts of things.
Interesting.
Right, rituals, all of that. Again, if there's anything I can do to repay the favor back in town,
Rituals.
please do let me know. Although it is getting dark, so maybe we save it for later.
No, we do it now.
Understood.
We saved your Iggy's life.
I will light my pipe and puff away.
Is there anything people want to ask her on the way back to town? Otherwise, we'll just cut to she's gonna go recover in her tent, and y'all can go back to your inn.
I mean, on our way there, we can most definitely inquire. I mean, we can ask about pretty much everything. But if we want to save on time, we can just cut it and ask her there.
Why don't we do that convenient thing where we start a question at one location, but then when we cut
Answer
to
it
another
somewhere else,
location,
yeah.
we're
Yeah.
answering the question?
Hey, Miss Shaga. Do you know, about Skrawn? Let's start there.
Oh, you're talking about the wimpy one who hangs around the fighting pits.
Yes. That is so sad that is what he is known for.
Yeah, he definitely the runt of his litter. Always seemed like he had something to prove. But being that size, never seemed to be able to pull it off.
You wouldn't happen to know, I don't know, any kind of groups that he's been hanging around, any people?
Well, he definitely chats with anyone who he thinks can help him get a leg up. You know, dealers who come through town, shadier characters, that sort of thing. Most of the people within town ignore him. It's only outsiders he seems to be able to ask for help.
That explains that. Hessa came to talk to you, didn't she?
She did.
About dreams?
You know the 1T leader?
In passing, more or less. We helped her out of a tight spot. Damn it. I want to say there's a correlation between the two, but I really don't have much on that.
Listen, Shaga, we're looking for this small fellow.
Yeah,
Any
we are.
information you have as to his whereabouts or where it was last seen or anything he was talking about that I think you might get him a leg up?
Well, do you have anything of his I could maybe divine some information from?
La 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 la.
Cue the
Oh,
Zelda.
now she gets it out.
Cue the Zelda puzzle theme. Oh, this.
Hello, yes, I have
she'll
this.
reach out for it if you're able to hand it over.
Mhm.
Oh, this I could. He wore this, I assume.
We think so.
Well, if he did, I'd certainly be able to divine previous events that have happened to and with this medallion.
Please. Very much please.
It's-
Honestly, even if it is not him.
It's the least I could do, really. If you all want to come by my tent tomorrow morning, once we're all rested up, I would be happy to help you.
Do you need that overnight, or can I take that back, please?
Oh, just bring this tomorrow. Here, I just need
Okay.
time to recover from this.
Thank you.
And old Truffle here probably needs to relax for the night, too.
Poor Truffle.
Seems
Well,
we may be finding our culprit in the next day.
Maybe, if we are lucky.
If we can trust this divination.
It will be fine. Really. Don't you... I'm going to go get another drink. Good night, everybody.
All right, yeah, we'll fast forward to the tavern so we can wrap it up. So Shaga's left for her hut. Everybody else is in their rooms in the tavern, or above the tavern, I should say. Any
Drinking at the
RP?
bar.
Yeah. So any RP that we want to do this evening. Otherwise, we're gonna cut to one quick thing in the morning, and then we'll be out.
No. I think it's just a usual gossip in our
Okay.
room.
I think Visk had some follow-up questions to what
Yeah.
happened in the temple. If we want to do those.
Yeah, when we're asleep, getting ready for bed, when it's just Braun and I with some quality time.
Ron will actually be staying up pretty late downstairs at the bar.
Fiscal wait.
I love how you're like, no. He's like, no. We will wait.
Alright. Braun will come up very late.
How drunk is he?
He's up there.
He's up there.
Yeah.
Is he stumbling? Is he
He,
having
like-
a hard time balancing?
He's glad he got the dawning doff off armor. Because he hits that and the armor just falls off around him and he collapses in bed.
Same stinky t-shirt.
Visk is gonna go like fetch some water or something and like just leave some water near his bed. And he's gonna climb into bed, which I assume is like the bed across the room or something. And Visk is just gonna be like, Hey, Vron. Vron. How you doing, Vron?
What?
How you doing?
I've been better.
Is the room spinning
It's definitely spinning.
and shaking?
I wish it would stop.
Yeah. Hey, man. You were kind of scaring me earlier. You've kind of been the pillar of our group, and you were spinning out of control there. I mean, you really want me being the pillar of the group?
No.
No one wants that. No, I don't want that. Because we got you. And I saw that path of destruction you were on, and I've been there. I have. That thing about your wife. What happened?
It's complicated. I just
Where's-
saw his smug little face. Took everything I had not to cave it in.
Where is she now?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know? We're going around fetching for all sorts of people. We should be fetching your wife. That's what we should be doing.
Visk, have you ever been married?
No.
He's 15.
What's happening? What's happening
We've all
right
got our
now?
notebooks out.
The sweet backstory. Just like, come on.
Yeah, I'm 15, but I've had someone I cared about. She betrayed me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But your wife didn't betray you, did she? It was that guy. That guy. Seemed like he was on your side, but he betrayed you.
Do you really want to know this?
I do. Because if there's something that can push your buttons to get you to lose control, that's something that we gotta know about.
All right. Maybe it's the bourbon talking or the concussion I have from that spider. Or maybe it's just that you left me this glass of water. A long time ago, I met a woman. We worked in the same department for Northport. The Snarks and Preparations Department.
Her name was Delilah. She was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. She was music given flesh. She knew how to brighten up a room wherever she went, even in the darkest of dungeons. She was magical.
Oh.
When I saw her, I knew she was the only woman for me. It took me some time, but eventually I won her over. We were married, and it was the happiest time of my life. Charlie horse.
Oh.
Of the heart.
I eventually left the Snarks and Preparations Department, joined the City Guard. I was a local beat guard, taking care of, the city. Making sure people were safe. But you know what one thing always kept coming up? One thing that always kept putting people in danger?
Magic.
Adventurers.
Ah.
4 or 5 misfit types come into a town. Stop me if you've heard this one before. One dashing rogue, one fast-talking bard, a wizard or sorcerer with a penchant for fire magic. It's like there's more than one type of magic. Why is it always fire? It always is fire. Don't even get me started on the paladins. One little thing, and suddenly their whole view is shifted, and they swear an oath of vengeance. It boggles the mind how easily they slip into a maniac, genocidal rage.
Mm.
Anyways, it was a pretty normal day. I was assigned to a group that Juno was a part of. They were, I guess, looking for that gauntlet. I don't really know. They don't really tell us. They just ask for things and then they keep moving. But I was tasked to keep an eye on them. And then, as they were going through the main city square, they spotted one of the cultists, or whomever they were looking for. And when they did, the wizard, in his great intelligence, yelled fireball. Delilah happened to be walking around the corner at that moment. Within a few seconds, the fireball went off. She and about 3 other civilians died immediately. They didn't stand a chance. They eventually caught the cultist and then brought him down, but by then, buildings were on fire. Civilians were... There were no saves for them. They were gone. It was the second saddest day of my life. The saddest day came a few days later, at her funeral. It was closed casket, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
When wouldn't you know it, the cleric, Juno, came to visit, to pay his respects. Or so I thought. He came in, touched the casket, and said some god's damns spell. And brought her back.
Why wasn't that a good thing for you?
You would think, right? Magic fixes everything. You die, you come back, things go back to normal. Your life view isn't changed or shifted. What's there to worry about? Apparently a lot. Because after that, Delilah, the skip in her step, the song in her voice was gone. She was changed. Not all of her had come back. Suddenly, it was all about the monotony of work, the small provincial life, the not seeing the world. I'd never heard her speak like this before. I don't know where this came from. It was too much. At this point, Braun, who you'll notice he's not wearing his gauntlet. He is wearing one ring. He reaches into his wife beater shirt and he'll pull out a necklace. And on it is a second gold diamond ring. You know, when you give your vows, they say, "Till death do you part."
Yeah. I mean, that's what I hear they do over in your part of the country, yeah.
I guess they didn't account for magic, did they?
Probably
She
not.
left her ring. And she left. That was 10 years ago.
You know, in my culture, they don't say till death do you part. You know what they say over where I'm from?
What's that?
They say, yours eternally. This wife is still your woman. You gotta find her. She's out there somewhere. I don't know what you gotta do to either bring her back or bring her to rest. But you gotta do something, man. She's your responsibility. You took that on.
I don't even know what I would say.
I don't know either. But I know that this is eating at you, and it's unfinished business. One way or the other, you gotta finish it. Because until you do, it's just gonna be more nights like this.
Think Juno's asleep? We could go kick his ass right now. He wouldn't even be able to stop us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down if that's what you want to do, but I mean, I don't know if you're in the best condition. Why don't we sleep on it? And if we still want to kick his ass in the morning, we'll do it.
You wait a couple seconds, and you hear.
That was great. Let's fast forward to the morning, actually. Real
All right.
quick, Visk and Braun, I need perception rolls at disadvantage, please.
$13.
Fisk and Braun.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you guys are in the room with
No,
Jacques,
me
right?
No, that's
No.
Andrew were.
Oh, okay. Well, then I need them from you two as well at just regular
You
Or-
said.
perception. Artem, yours is at advantage, which I don't think you
Oh.
rolled.
I'd like to remind you that I set an alarm around my bed.
Okay.
And I I stowed my valuables with under Visk's bed.
Yeah. Also, I mean, before you said cut forward, like I was not intending to fall asleep with this guy nearby.
That's fine.
If anything, I would be pretending to be asleep and just waiting at the door.
Vander,
because I've already lost one $10,000 item.
Sure.
I'm not just gonna be going to sleep right now.
Sure.
It wasn't 10,000.
But in
Because
the
if this motherfucker goes in my door, I'm gonna be.
yeah, I mean you were still drinking though, so you're still gonna be at disadvantage.
I wasn't drinking. He was drinking.
Okay, then just roll it normally.
Okay. I mean, I'm staring at the door throughout the night.
That's fine.
Perception.
Mm-hmm. Okay. At some point, you do drift off to sleep. So
That's bullshit.
So Vander, you would have seen at some point in the night, you would have seen the door open for a moment and close, but you didn't see anybody actually go out the door.
I can choose to take a point of exhaustion and stare at a door. The DC should be 1.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fucking.
So then you also briefly see the door just open by itself and then quickly close.
That's what I thought.
Well, Artem, you can elaborate, but I'm assuming that's what would be seen.
Pretty much. The door opens. There's this brief moment of you hear like maybe some creaking in the wood, and then the door just closes, and there's now a note on Braun, and a little pouch at the foot of your bed. At the foot of Fisk's bed.
There's something at the foot of. Did he chuck something in there?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think it's fair that with it too, I would not have seen who it was.
Yeah. So then when you guys wake up in the morning, that's what happens. Braun, there's a note kind of like taped to you, and Visk, there's a pouch at the foot of your bed. And Artem, if you want to elaborate what's in those or written on those.
So in the pouch, just to get that away with first, that's 250 gold.
Oh, nice.
And the note reads, Braun and friends, I unfortunately had to leave very early in the morning. I would have loved to break bread with you all, but family troubles came to attention. Believe me, my wife is scarier than that spec. You obviously had a very hard day, but I wanted to box you up because you seem to love hitting the scenes. Grandma said it should take a week to prepare. I wish you all safe travels, and I hope to see you all again. P.S. My name is not Shakalapidio.
So yeah, there's something, some special order put in at Glumpa's Goods that you'll need to check up on.
In a week?
Well, you'll find out what it is, but it apparently take a week to put together.
Alright, I'd like to hit the wait button for 7 days.
Sure.
I want to stand there and stare awkwardly into
24 hours.
Yeah, like the sun and moon are
Keep
flying
sitting
by.
on a bench for a day.
All the NPCs become incredibly frightened at the person standing there,
standing in the corner.
unblinkingly.
Yeah.
Rod is
staring.
just
That
profusely
guy hasn't
sweating
moved.
Yo,
during
that's
the day
in
and
the
night.
in the book, the original book, Wizard of Oz. When Dorothy goes to sleep, the Tin Man's like, I don't need to sleep. That's not a thing. But I can just sit in the corner and wait for you to sleep if you want. And then that's what happens. He just sits in the corner and waits while Dorothy goes to sleep. And I'm like, no.
That's one of my big bugaboos, is the idea of somebody like watching me trying to sleep.
It's creepy.
No.
It's really creepy.
No.
Okay, well, hey, that's an episode. Braun had a nice heart-to-heart with Visk. Visk got some money. There's some order for Braun put in at the store. And Shaga's gonna meet you guys in the hut for some special divination stuff. We'll get into all of that next week. For now, thanks for watching, y'all. We'll see you next time on Tales of Sentra.
Woo!
Bye.